We are back live here at Easy's Liquor Lounge. Paul Gallant, Will Kunkel. It is must-win, do-or-die Texans, Steelers. We got a watch party. It is steak night. We are going live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, lock in, like it, the whole 9 yards. Let's go. So the NFL playoffs, Paul, have had the most lead changes in the fourth quarter in the history of the NFL playoffs so far this playoffs. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but it's not surprising because this certainly feels like it's been the best wild card round since they expanded the playoffs to 14 as opposed to 12 teams in the past. I was always a stickler for 12, but hey, I mean, even the Panthers showed up. The only team that no-showed was the Chargers last night against a team that, if the Texans win, the New England Patriots, they will play next Sunday.
All right, so we appreciate everybody that's here. Make sure you guys like the video, share the video, subscribe to both of our channels. Gallant Says.
It's on a variety of different platforms. On YouTube at Paul Gallant, on Twitch at Gallant Says, and you can actually watch along on that. So if you're watching on mine, make sure that you're checking out Will Kunkel's stuff as well.
And we're also live here at Easy's Liquor Lounge, brought to you by Socorro Tequila, Elite Tequila, 3 ingredients, yeast, water, blue agave. We're giving out free swag. It's steak night at Easy's. Must-win football game. What's your like overall feeling, confidence level? Like, what's your feel on this game going into it?
Confidence level is an interesting question because I'll be perfectly honest, it's tough to be super confident with this team's offense, even if they've won 9 games in a row. Defensively, I feel really good. I think that this is the league's best defense. I think Aaron Rodgers is not the same Aaron Rodgers of the past. I think there's a couple of things the Texans are going to have in their mind on every single play when it comes to going up against the Steelers offense. But it's really about, can this Texans offense consistently score touchdowns, not field goals? And while Kunkel Fairbairn's had an awesome year, it's cold, there's weather.
How about the fact he's not all pro?
That is surprising because he set
an NFL record. How do you be any better than the best in the NFL?
It's surprising, and he's really been the biggest offensive weapon this season because of his consistency at any point. But they got to score touchdowns in this game. If this is one of those games where the Texans play with their food and it's close late, that's going to give the Steelers crowd a lot of energy, and when they're on it, they're on it. That's going to give Aaron Rodgers belief, and you know how dangerous he can be when he smells blood in the water. So
I just don't think he has the ability to smell blood in the water and do anything with it.
I think that as long as that guy is breathing, and especially with this season where he was a lot better than he was with the Jets, I think you at the very least have to have it in the back of your mind. I agree. He's not the same guy that he used to be.
The problem is everyone's bad with the Jets because the Jets are an insufferable organization that can't do anything properly. So even one of the greatest of all times goes there and is horrible.
For sure. So it's a matter of, can you get on the Steelers early? And I think if you get in a 2-touchdown lead or something like that, you take the crowd out of it, you let your defense just sit on this thing, you got to be feeling really good. But is that going to happen? It happened against the Chargers a couple of weeks ago, but I feel like
then they died.
Right.
No, I don't expect the offense to come out and actually be good for a game. I did a video on this on my channel, Kicking It with Kunkel, that this is a blip offense. I don't know if last time we did this here that I talked about this, but like they have too much talent with Nico Collins, a decent Woody Marks, a good CJ Stroud, and Dalton Schultz. They have too much talent to like be bad all the time. They have blips of good. So they're going to get the 14 points real quick against the Chargers, but then die out. They're going to play really well against the Bills and then second half be non-existent. They're going to go up against the Chiefs and have some good drives, but then be non-existent and gain like 4 yards on 5 drives. Like it's a lot of this. The reason they win is because defenses don't win championships. Good teams do. And filling out that pie chart is the goal. The goal is that the defense plays like 80% and then the offense does 15% and then the special teams does 5%. The problem is you're leaning so much on your defense.
Yeah, and on Kunkel Fairbairn. And again, it's not indoors. It's not going to be automatic for him out there no matter how great of a kicker he is. So you got to score touchdowns. And, I mean, that's always the question. That's been the question all season long. for the entirety of the 9-game winning streak, is this offense going to be able to put points on the board? We know they're not going to run the football, so are
not consistent. They're not going to do anything offensively consistently.
Right. Nico Collins, when he gets the ball, we know what he can do. Dalton Schultz has been very consistent. Maybe their most consistent offensive weapon this season.
Yep.
But for the young guys, for Jaden Higgins, for Jalen Knoll, who, by the way, at the very least are used to playing in colder weather, having gone to Iowa State, are these guys going to be able to step up?
I don't like this whole notion that, we were talking about this, dude, like smash mouth football in Pittsburgh on Monday night, like in the cold. Bro, do we not think that this Texas defense is built to play smash mouth football? Like, do we not think that this team, like this defense is built to play anywhere and anytime? And it don't matter that they're in Pittsburgh. Like, Will Anderson's not going to wrap up? Aziz Al-Shahir doesn't want to hit? Like, stop with that nonsense.
I look at it from the offensive side of things, but it's not like they haven't been through this. This is now.
They went to Kansas City.
They went to Kansas City twice last year.
Yep.
This year, and they also went to Baltimore as well. So it's
CJ
not like
played in Columbus.
Right. Different time of year, but still, I'll grant you that. I think at this point they have played in enough kind of shitty weather games.
Isn't Columbus like an hour and a half, 2 hours from Pittsburgh, maybe?
Sounds right. I hope I never go to Ohio for the entirety of my life. Honestly, I'd be cool never going to Pittsburgh either.
I lived in Toledo for 3 years for a job.
That's close, right?
Yeah. Tough area.
Tough?
Tough area.
Did you become more Ohio tough through that?
It was tough.
So like Youngstown tough? That's the other town that everyone in Ohio.
Penguins?
Yeah. Everyone in Ohio loves Youngstown. And yeah, you got your Eastern Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, and that's where football's built. Yingers.
Key one for you. Fast start. Talk about it. Do something.
You have to figure out what you can attack on this Steelers defense as well. The Steelers defense should be better than it is. It's been, and I talked with a guy from Pittsburgh, Andrew Filipponi, who works at their radio station, 93.7 The Fan in Pittsburgh, and he said on paper the Steelers defense is built to be like what the Texans defense is, where you have TJ Watt, you have Alex Highsmith, you have Cam Hayward in the middle, which is probably better than anything that the Texans have on the interior of the defensive line. You have a cornerback in Joey Porter Jr., a guy who's not on Derek Stingley's level and maybe not on Kamari Lasseter's level either, but he is a pretty good corner. And then you got a guy in Jalen Ramsey who's not Jalen Ramsey anymore, who's playing safety, who's been a little bit
By the
suspect.
way, elite steak here at
$28 steak. I know. He already got his. I can't wait to get mine. There are definitely parts of this defense you can attack, but they are very good at stopping the run, at least when Harmon, one of their better defenders, younger defenders, is out there. The difference between them as a run defense with him on the field is first and last in the whole league. So with him out there and with just the limitations your running game has, and you're going to have to throw the football to win this thing. Like I don't see Woody Marks doing that. I don't see Nick Chubb, who Mike Tomlin has a whole lot of respect, surprising anybody either. This is a big opportunity for C.J. Stroud to prove a lot of people wrong who have questions about it.
It's that time of year where everyone's got a hot take, like as if Justin Herbert sucks. Like, does he suck, or is his offensive line completely destroyed? He's under pressure the entire time, and he has to be absolute Superman because Marion Hampton isn't playing as well. So it's like these hot takes are crazy. Mikey number one is off of that, though. You have to protect CJ to give him the ability to stand tall, go through his reads, and make his throws. When he's feeling confident in that offensive line, he's a much better quarterback. The problem is he gets hit early and often, and then he loses that, and he starts leaking out. He makes early throws. He makes poor decisions when that happens. So protect him early. I'm not worried about late, like I am, but I mean, protect him earlier is more important than protecting him late, because you want to establish that confidence in him to be able to go out there and do the things that you mentioned.
Right, exactly. And look, you gotta throw the football down the field.
Wife and baby girl. We're not putting baby girl on live air, but wow. Bye to you too. How was your steak? We've already lost audience members. So we're already losing audience members here in the bar. My own family. But, oh, by the way, here, hit this button on here. Turn it until it turns green. It should be just on the side. There you go. I did it.
What was that?
You guys, tell me if that audio is any better. So I think it's noise canceling.
Low?
It's noise canceling. I had a buddy that said that the audio was a little loud in the background. Just make sure that that's better. If it is, great. Okay. Key number 2 for you is Limit offensive miscues.
Yeah. So you want to get off to the fast start on offense. You want to do something big to give the Steelers defense a punch. But as far as offensive miscues, I mean, how many times have we seen this team have an illegal formation, an illegal shift, illegal man downfield that brings back a big play? It's going to happen at some point. You're on the road. It's going to be loud. You got young offensive linemen. You will screw up. You just got to limit it. I've accepted that some mistakes will happen. But if it's an all-game thing, they're fucked. You know, you can't have that happen on the road against a team like Pittsburgh, who, even if there are some questions about how legitimate this playoff berth is, given that the Steelers won because the Ravens missed the field goal at the end. But, hey, listen, they won 4 or 5 to wrap up the year.
The thing about that game to me is, like, Derek Stingley Jr. and Kamar Lassiter aren't falling down. Like, things aren't happening that Ravens defense did to allow the Pittsburgh Steelers to even be in that game.
For sure. But the Steelers are better than the Panthers, and the Panthers gave the Rams a lot of hell in that first game. And all it takes is a couple of dumb mistakes to let a team that you're more talented than stick around. And offensively, that's where the Texans seem to make the most of their mistakes. So that's my second one. But you're going to make some.
All right, hit that button again.
Don't make too many.
Worse. I got it. You're not doing it. I like that you're fake pressing the button. It's on the side.
Oh.
But I guess one controls all.
All right.
So my key number 2 is kind of your key number 1. Score first, because if you score first, you can dictate this game a little bit better, especially defensively. Because then that forces the Steelers, who are not a very good offense, I think they're 25th or 26th in the NFL in yards gained. If they start struggling, the Pittsburgh crowd's going to get frustrated. The offense is going to get frustrated. You can control it. You can pin your ears back with Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson Jr. and get after the quarterback. You kind of take away that run from them a little bit. Probably not early on, like you're not going to abandon your entire game plan. But if you can score first and play with the lead, that's when this team is so good. As Ryan Clark's an absolute joker.
Does he apologize?
For one of his many.
He needs to apologize for that. I demand a Ryan Clark apology for that.
Didn't you mock his apology?
Yes, I did.
All right, key number 3 for Paul. I want to get these in before the game starts.
All right, key number 3. So this is what the Steelers are best at offensively. You know DK Metcalf, but they're really good at getting the football to their tight ends and their running backs.
Yeah.
Kenneth Gainwell's their leading.
Their wide receivers are not good.
Right. It's Calvin Austin. I think it's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. It's an offense that doesn't have a lot of big names. Their tight ends and running backs are 5 of their top 10 receivers. So you got to get the football out to, if you're Aaron Rodgers, Kenneth Gainwell, you're going to get it out to Jalen Warren.
Kenneth Gainwell is your key. That's your guy. That's the guy you have to limit.
For sure. And you got to do the best job you can of, while being aggressive, not losing these guys. Because if you're flying upfield and the screen's open for a Gainwell or a Warren, that could screw you. Screen open for one of their tight ends. This is going to be really interesting because it's Azeez Al-Shaair, it's Jalen Petrie. These guys are going to have to make sure that they don't lose the running backs and the tight ends.
The key for me, because he has squatted, as they say, on too many routes when he's in coverage. What that means is when the running back's coming at him, he gets up to him and he squats and waits for him to make his move. He has to keep his feet moving because the running back can go inside, he can go outside, or he can keep going. So he's got to not squat, because that's when he squats, that's when he loses and gets beat. So I need Henry To'oTo'o to not suck tonight and get on his guy, because he's a good linebacker. He's an extremely physical linebacker, and also wrap up. All right, we got a super chat so you can get in there.
Shout out.
He didn't say anything, but
Texas
just a bit. I love that. That's our dog. I love him. Texas Tags, my man. Okay, so now my key number 3. Oh, that's your key number 3. My key number 3. No special team blow-ups. It's going to be a tight game. You cannot do what you did against the Bills and give up a touchdown right before half when you have the lead. You can't give up these moments where you're in control and all of a sudden they're struggling offensively and you're like, oh, boom, there's 50 yards. And if you can swap the field a little bit with Jalen Knoll, even better. But even if you don't get that, whatever, don't have any special team blow-ups.
Yeah.
In regards to some of the other keys, the Steelers are not a great defensive team. They're really good in the red zone. The Texans' offense can actually move the ball a little bit. They're really bad in the red zone. I don't think that's going to be an issue tonight. I think you can win this game with field goals. Like, people are saying you can't. I think you said it too, moron. But like, I don't think the Steelers are going to score touchdowns to the degree where you're like, we got to score touchdowns and match them. It's not the if it was the Bills, albeit not here. Like if it's a good offensive team, then I'm thinking the same thing. I could be wrong. I just don't see this. I would if I got $20 and I could find a bet where you could pitch on a shutout. Like I would bet the Steelers score 0 points.
I just have a hard time seeing the Steelers have less of a pulse than the Chargers did last night. That was an all-time dog effort by a Jim Harbaugh coach team of all teams. And I'm also looking at like the Panthers. Because the Panthers can stay with the Rams. And I think the Steelers can hang around in this. And I don't want to get in the habit.
None of those are the Texans defense.
I get what you're saying. I just don't want to get in the habit of
I agree. It's not a recipe for success.
It's a new season. Get out of that terrible habit. I'm so tired of it.
You're right. Like, it's a bad recipe for success.
And it's just not going to be as automatic settling for field goals with Kaimi Fairbairn tonight, because while he did not miss any field goals against the Chiefs earlier this year, in both the games against Kansas City last year, he missed at least one field goal or extra point. And in that game against the Baltimore Ravens, the playoffs before, he also missed a field goal. So just something to keep in mind. It's not saying he's bad or anything like that. Kicking outdoors, though, it's a lot different than kicking at NRG Stadium.
Yeah. So I actually think this stat is far more important than the red zone stat. 37% on third down. Conversion rate has to be higher. You got to maintain the ball. You got to control the ball. The time of possession has to be good tonight. You got to win that this evening. And then the red zone is bad. The 30th in the NFL. I just think the third down percentage, I want to see that be better. I think it needs to be better. I want to see this be better, but that's not going to happen. They haven't been good all year in the red zone, but no stretch do I think they're going to be good all of a sudden.
Right. I'm
especially against a team that's good defensively in the red zone.
It'll be interesting, and I'm not trying to put the cart ahead of the old horse, but the New England Patriots are also a team who struggles in the offensive side of things in the red zone. So
this guy wants you to ask me a question.
Yeah, what type of lotion do you use for your skin? Because for this guy, it looks radiant.
I don't use any lotion.
You don't use any lotion? What's wrong with you? You gotta use a little Jack Black.
No,
Talk a lot here for Jack Black. Use Jack Black.
That's why I got sunspots. I don't take care of my skin. I'm a rugged farmer man.
Well, listen, it's never too late to start.
I know. My wife keeps telling me that.
I used to like eye bag shit too. I bring all this stuff over to the girlfriends. Like I seem like a girl when I'm over there.
I believe that.
Yeah. Look at my face is white. Like I gotta take care of it a little more than the average person.
Here's another key to this game, an honorable mention, if you will. Pittsburgh's time to throw is fastest in the NFL.
Yeah.
2.62 seconds. So I think that, and their pressure rate allowed is the best in the NFL, which means they protect Aaron. But I actually think it's not really that they protect Aaron. He's not doing 5-step drops going deep. He's getting rid of the ball really, really quickly. So it's a little bit of kind of smoke and mirrors with the protection. However, this is where it's really important. When you have a chance to get after Aaron Rodgers, you got to get him. If you get them in 3rd and long, you got to sack them or you got to get off the field. Because if they're in 3rd and 2, like they have a better chance of converting that, not only because it's 3rd and 2, but the way they operate their offense. He's not going to drop back a lot, but if he's in a situation where he's forced to drop back, you got to get his ass.
Correct. Yeah.
You got to flush him out of the pocket because he can't move.
He's definitely not as mobile as he used to be, but he's still got those wily old man tricks. Maybe not like Derek Fisher wily old man tricks.
I just don't know. I just don't think. Did you see that play against the Ravens when he flushed out and then? My instinct was like, oh, damn, that's a first down. And he was too slow. He had to pull up and, like, hope the defender went by him.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. And he got brought down, like, all awkwardly and old-like. I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers is bad. I'm a big Aaron Rodgers guy. I loved watching him in his career. And I mean, I don't want him to play well tonight, but he's fun to watch when he is good. But, like, against this defense, if they can get the lead and they get after him and the secondary is what they do, who's getting open? DK Metcalf was held under 60 yards in all but 4 games this season. He's not a very good wide receiver anymore. They don't have a deep threat. Unless there's a miscommunication, blown coverage, like where's their success coming from? Kenneth Gainwell only? You can't scheme that one guy out of it?
When you put it like that, I imagine that's been the biggest focus.
It better be.
For Alshire, for Jalen Petrie, maybe a la Patriots against Marshall Faulk in Super Bowl 36. Hit him when he has the ball, hit him when he doesn't have the ball all game long. But, hey, listen, he's one of those running backs that you sub in and you sub out. But, yeah, Gainwell, if he has a big game, and he's good. He's been good going all the way back to his time in Philadelphia. That makes this thing at least a little bit more nerve-wracking. And there's no excuses tonight. Like, you should win this for all the stuff we're talking about and all my concerns that I'm airing right now. No excuse. You should win this game. I feel pretty confident that they're going to win it, but I have a feeling it's not going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be one that they hang in there for a while. The Steelers do. And
my score prediction is 31-13. I think they pull away late. I think it's kind of like an ugly game. Maybe it's like a pick six late, something like that. Just kind of my prediction. I just don't think the Steelers do anything. I don't know. 20-31 is probably too much, but I don't think that. I'll be shocked if the Steelers get more than 13 points, honestly.
I'm going 16-19. I think the Texans win at the end.
Why do you say the losing score first?
Because I was originally going to say 16-10. Now I'm like, nah, I think it's going to be 19-16. Yeah, I don't know. I hate making predictions.
You're probably right on 19-16 more than I am on 31-13. When I said it, that's kind of what came out of my mouth. I don't think you're getting 13. I think they kind of pull away eventually. If you can play with short fields, I don't know. That's just kind of where I sit. We're curious what y'all think in the chat. Shout out everybody that is here. Make sure you guys like the channel. Make sure you guys become members of the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit up Paul Gallant stuff as well. We're here live at Easy's Liquor Lounge in the Heights. Steak night, $28 strip steaks, which, by the way, is an unbelievable steak. Marco, how's that steak, my boy? Marco, how's that steak? Good. Gave thumbs up, Daddy. That's a Packer fan who's still watching football.
Damn, I would not. I would be out. I would be out after that one. Also, they're keeping LaFleur. That's surprising because it felt like they both wanted to go their separate ways. I'm going to grab myself a water, and we'll be right back.
All right, you do that. All right, so we got Giovanni saying 26-13, Texans beat the Steelers. I think that's probably closer than what I said. 31 is probably way too much. I just think, man, the reason I say that, I think of a defensive touchdown and that the Texans or the Steelers offense is just going to be really, really poor this week. All right, so before this game kind of gets started, I talked to Will Anderson Jr., stud in the locker room. Here's our conversation this week, his media session.
In the draft process, man, real old school. Man, he's a great guy, but I know he's built on toughness. I know he's built that program and that organization on being tough. I think it's going to be a great matchup for us. I think we're built the same way too, and it's going to be a heavyweight matchup, and it's going to come down to the trenches and everybody being physical.
What do you think about the combination of running backs? The game will.
Yeah, really great backs. They run really hard, man. They get downhill, they run you over, they don't stop, carry the ball really well. So we're going to have to do a really good job of scoring.
I think D'Amico said that all season the success of the defense has been predicated on the pass rush. Yeah. And obviously it'll be important this week. How eager are you and Daniil to go up there and put your mark on this game?
Yeah, we're very eager, man, but it's not just about the two guys on the edge. I think it's us as a collective, the inside guys working together, us working together, everybody rushing together to have fun, man. And they're going to do a lot of stuff with chips and stuff like that, and I think we have a really great game plan for that. But it's going to be everybody rushing together, doing the same thing that we've been doing all year, man, and really just getting after him and doing it the way that we do.
Well, on the same lines, how important is it for you all to be able to get into his especially since he wants to get the ball out?
Yeah, most definitely. It's going to be really huge. And, everybody want to talk about sacks, but, man, affecting the quarterback comes in so many ways. Batting the ball down, getting him off his spot, getting him to move around the pocket, getting him to throw interceptions, stuff like that, pressures, all that type of stuff. So just not getting frustrated, but just being relentless in our rush, getting in some of those lanes, getting our hands up, and just having fun doing that.
Well, some good perspectives from Daniil. He's played against him, obviously, with the Vikings, against the Packers.
Yeah, man. Daniil just said, man, go rush, go have fun. Like, don't overthink about it, man. He's a great quarterback. He can get the ball out fast, but just rush is like how you always been rushing.
I feel like the team is uniquely built to win in this type of environment, this type of situation, still in postseason.
Yeah, I think you look at the beginning of our season to now, and we're just been built on perseverance, man. We've been built on toughness, built on surviving, built on getting through it out the mud and stuff like that. So, like, I'm really proud of this team and where we come. I can't wait till we go let loose on Monday and just play our brand of ball and do it to the best of our ability.
Well, it looks like you're getting Kamari back this week. Just with the physicality and toughness that he brings to the cornerback position, is he kind of like wired differently than any other corner you play?
Oh, most definitely. I remember coaches like, can you see if we can find some blitzes or corners coming down and hitting? And he couldn't find none. The only ones were Kamari, man. But I think that's what separates Kamari, man. Kamari's a guy, man, that he's going to cover you, he's going to lock you down, but he's not scared. He's not scared to come down and hit you as well, and that's what makes him so special.
And what does that kind of do for this defense?
It unlocks everything for this defense. I think it shows teams that, man, if you want to throw perimeter, little passes, we got corners that come down and hit you. So those little passes that you think are going to be there, we got corners that's not scared to come down and hit.
When it comes to the Steelers, there's just so many of these stats about history and the fact they've won 23 games on Monday night at home. Like, does that matter? Like, what do you think when you hear something like that?
That's new for me, but I think it's just focus on what we can control. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always look at history, but at the end of the day, it's all about us. It's about how we're going in there, how we're attacking the game plan, how we're playing to our techniques, and how everybody's mentally sound on their jobs.
I know it's going to be an aggressive style of like smash mouth old school football. Is that kind of the thing that you guys really love about playing teams like this, is you guys to kind of just let everything out?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's who we are as a team. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we try to put on tape all year, that we're a smash mouth football team, we're a physical, violent team. And so to go against another team like that is going to be a great challenge for us. That, man, it's the league. Everybody's good. Everybody is tough. Everybody's built right, man. So it's going to be a really great challenge for us that we're all excited for.
Well, appreciate it, Will.
All right, I had a question to ask you. Cheers, by the way. What are you going to propose a mark?
Oh, yeah.
Ranch water here for the big boy. So wait, are you kicking with me or am I hanging with you?
Yeah, I think I'm kicking it with Kunkel. You did most of the legwork here. I just showed up.
Came in late, hot like a diva.
Yeah, someone got. Hopefully they're okay.
Who's the Joker?
I saw a sports car that was absolutely smoked on the feeder road of I-10.
Ban user, delete their comments. Got it. Shout out to Boomer B. When we lose, we will be back. Okay. That's like a weird type of optimism. We gonna lose. We gonna be back.
Biggest Skeeter, sir.
That's a wild.
We need a little more optimism.
That's a great name. I choose to believe that's Skeeter from Doug Funny.
Yeah. Did you make that weird laugh, right?
He was blue, right?
Yeah. They all had some sort of skin issues. Like talking about skin, Roger.
I didn't see color, but
Roger had gangrene.
Hell yeah! Shout out Boomer B. Man, I'm excited for this game. Like, I went all in on a video. I usually don't like make strong, like gregarious, bold predictions. I kind of analyze the game and what I think could happen. And
yeah,
I really think that the Texans have a chance to boat race this game. Like, if a team wins by 20, by no means do I think it's going to be the Steelers.
I agree.
Like, I don't think it's going to tilt that way. I mean, I guess it could if the offense is just a disaster, but, turnovers. But the Texans have been the best turnover team in the NFL.
What percentage chance are you giving the Steelers of winning?
30. Like, I think there's a chance because it's going to be low scoring. It's going to be tight. That's what I think it's going to, therefore I think my prediction is basically wrong, 31-13. I think I just, I hit that nail on the head as hard as I could to Pittsburgh fans. And man, they got after my ass on my channel, which I thought was awesome. But, yeah, I think they certainly have a chance. How much do you give a damn about the stat that the Steelers haven't won a Monday or lost a Monday Night Football game in 23?
It's a wild stat, but technically they have
a crazy cool stat.
They've lost a Monday afternoon game during COVID, so technically they've lost on a Monday in Pittsburgh. But yeah, it's Jeff Hostetler.
Do you care? Like, does it matter?
No.
Steelers have does that have anything to do with this Texas team or this Steelers?
They haven't won a playoff game since 2019.
That's another thing.
Or 2016. Yeah.
So, you tell me which one is more relevant.
For sure. I'm with you there.
This team just doesn't scare me. It does. I think this is a great matchup for the Texans. I think the Texans are a blip team, like I mentioned earlier. I also think they're a matchup team. We've seen them play poorly or have tight games against teams that aren't very good because their front seven's really, really good and they have trouble blocking that up front. I think the offensive line has gotten better over the years. Now they do have an ability with TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith, obviously, to get after the quarterback, but the back end is not very good. In fact, they're one of the second worst team in the NFL after the Raiders in a gap between defensive back and wide receiver. So Nico Collins could be a huge key in this game, and kickoff is underway. Here we go,
Pittsburgh.
do or die, baby. Steelers, Texans, NFL playoffs, final game of Wild Card Weekend. As the old man, 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers takes the field. I don't like rooting against him because I think he's so freaking fun to watch when he's good.
I do because he has more MVPs than Tom Brady, and that's bullshit.
That's right. I forgot that's your boyfriend. Which, by the way, Drake
My
May.
Lord and Savior. Get it right.
I forgot you're a Patriots fan, so no wonder you've been throwing all this shade at the Chargers. Drake May is so freaking good.
And he didn't even play that well last night.
He's just a great talent. He can make things happen. He sees Raider Nation.
I think it wasn't his A game last night, though. I really think they play a team that's a big run to give up on first down.
And that's how you're going to lose this game, though, is that right there. I mean, they're not going to spread the ball. They're not going to throw it all over the yard. But if Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell can run it on you, that's where you're going to lose. Now, they're not going to give up 0 yards, so it's not like, oh, my God, here we go. Right. But that's the thing. Did you ever find out what Joe Mixon is doing?
No. Did you find out what Joe Mixon is doing?
No, but I've seen a lot of rumors that I'm not repeating here because I don't want that on my
you can't say that to me. Now I'm curious.
Well,
all right, fine. You're going to have to tell me these rumors off the air.
Yeah, there's a Plaxico Burress rumor about.
Oh, that would, honestly, well, it's a rumor.
That's all I'm saying. So they're going.
I just remember he had that incident at his house where there was like a Nerf gun in his fight in his backyard, and I don't think
that's
he was
that quick
involved.
throw, man. That's how they're going to beat them.
Ooh, boy.
That's how they're going to have success.
This is a pretty awful start for the Texans defense. 2 plays, 2 first downs, close to midfield.
But that's how they're going to have success, that quick throwing game, which is, in effect, a rushing game. They're not throwing the ball all over the yard. Defense needs to bow up. Right away, they're a little bit on their heels.
Great blocking.
But this game isn't going to be won on the first drive. This isn't going to be that type of game. What does the Steelers offense do after their opening script? I'm not that type of worried about the opening drive being the difference maker. Now, if I sprinkled some cash on the shutout, then I would be.
All right, finally.
Who's that? Stingley. That's what's so different about this team is Lassiter and Stingley up in the box making tackles 2 yards off the line of scrimmage, man. That's different.
Lassiter especially, and reading that article that my guy Ty Dunn did about the Texans defense and specifically Kamari Lassiter, give that article a read. Some of the tidbits about Lassiter are hilarious. He was hitting kids when he was 4. He had a nickname for his hit when he was in middle school. Card-carrying psychopath for Matt Burke, defensive coordinator. Second and a long 9.
All right, so here you go. This is exactly what you want. You want third down.
And 6 or so.
Third and 6. So you get them off their, behind the chains a little bit. That's where you can have some success. Now you got to get after them. You can't over pursue. Hey, Happy New Year to you, my brother. Corchester is he in the chat last time we did this?
Probably. 75 Corchester a regular. I think a lot says podcast.
Wow. Shout out. Big Skeeter, I think, is a Steelers fan. Well, Jalen Reed.
That sucks for Jalen Reed if he's hurt 5 plays after getting back.
Yeah, he was activated today. And that's a big loss. It's not ideal, but I don't think it's huge against this offense. Because again, your safety play, barring, the guy blows a coverage, they don't throw the ball all over the yard. So I don't think he's critical or crucial, but he looks to be okay. You'll want to have him in. Looks to be all right.
We'll see. Sometimes you go back in a game. That's me.
Oh,
Thank
we got
you very
a little
much.
steak piece.
Let's go.
Oh, we got the chimichurri.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
For the king.
Thank you. 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. All right, so this is where if Boswell ain't doing nothing here, you ain't going for it. You're going to punt if you don't get it.
Here's the steak, everybody. Nice.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what.
Oh, now he's yelling too.
That's the stuff I'm talking about right there. If they get in 3rd and long, what was my last key to this game? 3rd and long is where you're going to win this game defensively because the Steelers do not have the offense to have success on 3rd and long. They just don't. Because if you don't get after the quarterback, okay, and they tried to attack Toto. It's exactly, is 14 Gainwell?
Yes.
So they threw to Gainwell against Toto. That was all of our keys to the game. I'm not telling y'all that we're the smartest football guys in the world, but we sure shouldn't have to done this. All right, so no special teams issues. put his heels on the 10, didn't move. The punt was right there. Here we go. Trent Brown's back, big addition.
That is huge.
Literally.
That all of the offensive linemen are good to go, considering where they were. They are, and I heard Cody and Landry talking about this. As far as playoff teams go, they're pretty damn healthy.
Yeah, very much so.
You know, I mean, everyone's playing through stuff at this time of the year, but everyone's pretty much good to go outside of the guys that you don't know what's
on the field.
With Joe
On the
Mixon
field.
and with Tank Dell.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
Tank
it.
was never expected. I also said in the video this week that how good is that, huh? You should see the new grill that he's got, by the way. That thing is a hog back there. Absolute hog, charcoal beast, Texas made. This is when you're gonna, maybe not this game, although maybe this game, but this is when you're going to miss Joe Mixon the most. You know, early on in the season, yeah, if you have Joe, you probably don't lose one of those games. But the point is, when me saying this, is that early on in the season, throughout a lot of the season, the biggest issue was schematically, play calling, line, like all the big picture stuff. So whoever your running back was, it's like, I don't care about that right now. It almost doesn't matter. We got to get through all this macro stuff before we get the micro. But now you're in the playoffs. This is where Joe Mixon makes a much bigger difference than he does in week 6.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a big one for Woody Marks. I mean, how he does in these playoffs will determine whether or not the Texans are going to go do something maybe at that position in the offseason.
I think they are. He's not. What's he going to do? Go off? Like,
if he goes off,
he's fine.
Right.
He's not. He is not good enough for a team that is trying to win a Super Bowl. Just like I said, Nick Haley wasn't the right hire because this team was trying to win a Super Bowl. Hiring a guy that has never had offensive play calling in his career is not the guy you want. I'm not saying he can't be a good OC. I'm not saying that he can't go somewhere else and be a good OC. But go somewhere where you want to learn on the job, not on a team. If they won one of those games with a better OC, they're home right now. Now, that's much to the chagrin of everybody here. We wouldn't be doing the show. We'd be at the game. But, like, that's the difference of hiring a team that's not learning and trying to learn on the job versus hitting the ground running. But, I mean, all that's water under the bridge. It doesn't really matter now. I think Nick Haley's gotten better as the season has gone on.
I agree.
Barring a complete collapse in this postseason, I think he'll be back next season. I think he should be back as well as it stands right now because you don't want to change.
There's some terrible towels.
Like, how do you overcome towels waving? How do you overcome?
You try not to look at them.
How do you persevere?
You remember that the Patriots punk these losers all the time.
I like that run design. I like the push they got. The push they got there was
a nice one to start
off.
off.
He didn't have any contact on him until about 4 yards into that run. You guys like the video, become members, become subscribers, share the video, let your friends know about this. Let the people you don't like know about this too. If you hate the show, make them watch it. But we appreciate everybody that's here. This is a blast. We're Easy's in the Heights here in Houston.
We love you.
I'm not going to do that, but for sure.
2nd and 5. Stroud throws. Oh boy!
Oh, he almost caught it off the rebound. Nico's got to catch that ball. It's a good
Pinball
throw.
machine.
It's a
I'm
good
wondering if that defender got his hand in there on it.
12 better be okay.
Joey Porter Jr.
I like that they're bump and running.
Oh, he got his hand in there.
Yeah, that was
a good play.
Never mind, Nico. You all right. All right. So this is where that third down conversion rate, not that it's 3rd and 5, so not easy, but certainly gettable.
Uh-oh, Collins is walking
12
slow,
is off the
too.
field. But
Without
this is
Nico,
where
yikes.
You got to control the field. You got to win the field position battle. That's a false start. They didn't call it. Trent Brown.
Chucking it deep.
He's got him.
Great caught it. He hasn't been touched. Get up.
You better hold that ball, son.
That's a hell of a
That's where I said my other key was that the separation on the wide receivers is available. The worst team in the NFL was Raider Nation. Oh my God, he caught that with his forearms. Like, what a weird catch. The worst team in coverage. Trent Brown was false start, by the way. That was a Larry Tunsil false start. The Steelers are not very good in coverage. They're just not. And you just saw it on display right there. I like CJ's body language in the pocket right now. Oh, geez. Whoever was just in motion almost got hit by a sniper.
Is that Chubb? Yep. Christian
Third
Kirk
down,
making
yeah.
a contribution early. I did not see that happen.
Not even a little bit. But this is where these veteran third down receiver signings are huge.
Right.
Not in week 3, not in week 9, because he's not a big time contributor. He's not that good anymore. But if you can come up with these 1-2 plays in these moments, I mean, it's invaluable. Looks like Nico's all right. He's probably going to come back in here soon. All right, so now you got 2nd and 8. I hate the run out of the shotgun. I just hate it in general. I just think it's just I just hate it forever and always. Blaylock, my boy. How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming by, man. This is Paul Gallant. Andrew Blaylock. Nice to meet you, dude. My buddy Marco right there, if you need someone to sit or hang with. Steak night, it's fire-ass steak, too. It's real good. Like, it's not one of those crappy steak nights. It's really good.
We're on the bike here on Monday night sometimes.
Oh, good for you.
Well, in the summertime.
Yeah, not now.
Yeah, a little dark now. And it's always reaching bedtime at like 6:30.
So, yeah, I know that. The girls were here earlier, but they left.
Yeah. So it is bedtime for you.
Yeah. All right, so,
3rd and 6.
yeah.
And we've got a timeout or delay of game.
Appreciate you being here, man. I'll come over at some point. I'm good right now. Last time I had too many too quickly. I got to slow it down. What was it? Timeout?
Timeout called by the Texans before the play clock
All
expired.
right, that's a good one. That's a big one.
Take that instead of the penalty to make it a 3rd and 11.
I don't mind
But-
burning it there. I mean, you don't want to, but if it's a second half timeout, you hate it.
It's akin to we're going to keep tab of the offense shooting itself in the foot. That would be one.
Yeah, it goes to kind of your point overall is that this offense has had issues getting play calling in, getting to the line of scrimmage, like just the whole
They're
operation.
just slow sometimes.
And it shouldn't be because 1, it's the NFL, and
Yep.
2, we're in the playoffs. Like, guys, it's foundational, simple stuff. All right, so first of all, I'm not going to say like mission accomplished, like a George Bush reference here, but I will say like job done. You flipped the field at the minimum. You have taken back control of the field. Oh boy, that's a false start.
Yep.
Is that Trent again, or is that the guard?
Left tackle or right tackle. Yeah, I think that was Trent.
Okay, was he covered then? That's Trent.
Yeah.
That was the second one. That's the second one. First one wasn't called.
Totally wasted that timeout now too.
Yeah, videos. I don't agree with this. Not because I think he's good, but because he's good enough to where you don't want to install another offense in a 3rd straight year. And I don't know if that's a good enough argument, honestly.
A lot of it's going to depend on how tonight in totality goes.
And that's not good when your decision's made on 4 quarters. You know what I'm saying? Although, I guess that's not entirely fair.
Ooh, awful. And I mean,
There's nothing there for him. All right. You flip the field.
I mean, it's really a matter of do you think the Texans are going to pony up and pay a lot of money for Mike McDaniel because D'Amico Ryans has experience working with Mike McDaniel before, or does Mike McDaniel go with Dan Quinn in Washington now because they have a prior relationship?
Yeah, I was surprised. I guess I'm not surprised, but I wouldn't want Mike McDaniel to be my head coach because of some of the reports, at least, that are out there about his lack of, kind of leader of men type guy.
Yeah.
I would love for him to be an OC, but he's been getting head coach interest in interviews, which I guess isn't surprising because why not kick the tires on somebody that can? Because the goal in the NFL, honestly, is to not have a D'Amico Ryans. It's not to have a guy that's really good at defense. The goal is to have a guy that's good at offense because when you do have a good guy that's good at offense, you're going to lose. You don't often lose great defensive coordinators. You do from time to time, and don't get me wrong, but like everyone that can call an offense is going to become a head coach because that's what you want. And so you take that guy, you make him head coach so you can have that offense. I just say that because that's why Mike McDaniel will get looks because he can call an offense.
He'll get looks as the head coach. I think it's really a matter of you are someone that just went through what seems to have been a pretty, and the Dolphins have always been like this, at least as long as I can remember, a rather rudderless operation north of you. And you had talent there, and it didn't work out. And I mean, Tua,
I agree.
Tua doesn't really have the leadership that you want out of a quarterback. I think we've come to see, especially over the last 2 years.
And I feel like it's the opposite with him. I feel like people love him. I mean, I'm not saying he's the hard-nosed guy.
I think some of the comments that he's made about Tyreek Hill, while also making some different comments, they're not consistent. I think he's shown he's a little bit of a hypocrite, and maybe he learns from this experience and he goes somewhere else. But
I like Tua. I want him to have. I don't know that he's good or not. I will say that I think the overarching theme on the Dolphins is that the team was kind of weak, and it kind of mimics Mike McDaniel's personality. Like it just, you take on the personality of your head coach. They were just kind of not that he's just. I mean, but by no means if he walks in the room, we're like, yes, sir. Like that's just not like what comes off. D'Amico walks in the room and demands respect. Bill Belichick walks in the room, demand respect. Like when Daniel walks in, it's kind of like, yeah, what up, man? What up, man?
So he might be perfect as a coordinator instead of as a head coach.
Which is fine.
And if he is, I think you have to think about it. You have to have a conversation. If you're Nick Caserio, you're D'Amico Ryans, would we be better off with him than we are with Nick Haley? But I imagine that they're going to give Haley at least one more year.
I think so. But again, I do think, and I hate this because your mind should kind of be made up at this point, like because the big body of work speaks more loudly than this. The problem, again, with the hiring is that you're actively living out a trajectory into the playoffs. Like, should you be judging someone into the playoffs for that long of a time?
No. You generally know at a certain point. And there's still time for them to, I guess, learn with Nick Haley. By the way,
damn, dude.
Don't waste food. Never waste meat.
You're a fat ass.
Wide open.
Oh, wow.
Metcalf's already having a pretty big start.
You got, what, 2 catches?
2 catches for, I want to say, close to 30 to 40.
Well, he had the quick screen. That one went for 25. So now he's got 2 catches, 42 yards. So he's probably already 42. Hit his over. His over is probably, what, 60, 70, maybe? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, man. Wide open. You can't let somebody.
I mean, you can't have that, like, obviously.
That's the one guy.
If they pick up chunk yards, then you're giving them opportunities. Because they're not a chunk yard offense. That's why I say that.
Oh, boy.
That's not happening.
Flag.
Oh, boy. All right, so they're going to they're going to DK. I mean, it's his first game back since he lied about what a fan said, like a scumbag, and then punched him or, shoved him or whatever.
I do wonder if this is a game where Lassiter and DK Metcalf get into it, given DK constantly trying to bully cornerbacks going back to his time with Seattle, and obviously the incident that he had in Detroit, and just given Kamari Lassiter the way he is wired.
I think Kamari would get into DK's head way before DK gets to Kamari.
I'll say, though,
DK's a mental midget.
I don't know if
Kamari's never done anything dumb. DK's done a bunch of
DK's just a violent man who wants to beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah,
I like DK. He does dumb things, but...
Yeah, Kamari's never done anything dumb. DK's done several things that are dumb.
That fan was asking for it.
By what? Yelling his name?
Yeah.
You don't just call a man by his name.
That guy fucking sucks. Let's be honest.
Right, but he didn't say anything that DK said he said. Yeah, so, he's BS.
I don't know. I just don't want to punch him.
Maybe, but don't think you can. If you're in the right, why are you lying about what was said? Like, if you think you were in the right, why are you lying?
I'm biased. I liked DK when I was in Seattle. I mean, definitely.
I'm not saying he's a bad dude. I'm just saying you can get in his head. Like, he's mentally weak.
Nice moves. Gainwell. Gainwell's a great player that a lot of people do not talk about.
All right, and by the way, guys, if y'all are watching wherever on X or Facebook, we got great numbers. Would love more of them in YouTube. So head on over to YouTube, and that's where some great viewership would come down. It's also the best viewing pleasure for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? When he's holding the ball that long, you'd really like to get more pressure on him. Steelers are doing a really good job of protection so far. But you see, like, there's no when he drops back, guys aren't going to be open unless something happens. Guys aren't winning their matchups unless it's a blown coverage. It's not that type of offense. Damn it, Greg! Watch on YouTube. What is this? What is that? Twitch?
Greg is a Twitch guy.
I mean, to be fair, you will watch where you see fit, and as you should. Like, who am I to tell you how to watch?
No, Greg is the number one fan of the Gallant Says podcast.
He has a beat on nobody. You can tell when he drops back, he wants his guy quickly, and when he doesn't have a beat, that's it. Like, he's not going through it. Like, no one's breaking free.
Because you look at the Steelers' offensive line and you look at what this Texans pass rush is, they probably should do that. Because anytime Rodgers gets sacked, fumble possibilities.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, like, you can. When he drops back, as a viewer, you know exactly if there's about to be a play or not. Like, you can. It's not like a guy keeps a play alive. Like Justin Herbert, you got to wait 10 seconds. You got to wait for Drake May. You got to wait for some of these guys.
The one crosser he did roll to his left and let that play develop a little bit, but I would say yes, especially compared to where he used to be.
Like Josh Allen, like that was his one read right there.
Short.
All right, so now they held him to a field goal. There you go. Greg, do you subscribe to my channel?
I don't know.
Do you subscribe to Kicking It with Kunkel? Greg, I will tell you, you will subscribe to what I tell you. You got to take the points.
I don't know.
I think you should because the Texans offense is not proven to be able to score touchdowns, so take points.
It'd be very demoralizing to that
I don't
defense.
think either team needs touchdowns to win this game. Like, I genuinely do not believe that.
But you get a first down there.
Oh, man. Look
Right
like
down the middle.
Close.
You get a first down there. Put a little more doubt in the Texans defense, especially some of the chunk plays the Steelers have gotten. We'll see. I mean, you're probably right that is the right move.
No, it's definitely the right move.
I don't know if it's definitely the right move.
For sure.
4th and 3. How often are you going to be down on this side of the field? You don't know that. You don't know that.
Yeah, but how many points do you think it's going to take to win? Like, a field goal is huge.
Field goal is
obviously
huge.
Touchdowns double huge, +1, but it's like points.
4th and 3 is not
right.
completely impossible, and I just look at it from this perspective. Obviously, the smart play is to kick the field goal.
Thank you,
but
Greg.
if you want to play some psychological war games, get a first down on the Texans defense.
Are you trying to do that
doubting
with
yourself.
this Texans defense, though? You know, like, do you want to take that challenge on? Like, are you trying to go like that to the Texans defense? Or are you trying to be like, all right, we survived the round. We actually
I bet Aaron Rodgers wants that. Now, I don't know if Arthur Smith or
every player definitely wants to be like, hell yeah, let's
but
go.
Rodgers more than most, I think. I think Rodgers still thinks he's like 35 years old.
He did say to that one guy that chased him down, like, you lost the race to a 42-year-old. I think he knows his limitations. But I guess my point is, pick and choose your battles. You won that battle. Like, come out with it victoriously. Don't win the battle, then do something stupid that causes you to lose that battle.
Fair.
When, in the end of this game, let's just say there's 10 battles to be had, you just got to win, more than the other guy does, and they're going to be minor victories. They're not going to be colossal Hiroshima bombs. They're too soon?
Too soon.
They're going to be just little battles of your little bulge, Paul. That's all it is.
Man. Let's go back. Tommy Townsend's punt was fucking terrible.
You know what's funny you say that? I was wondering why it was such a short yard.
That was a 22-yard punt.
Did it go in the end? Was it touchback? I can't remember now.
No, the Steelers had the ball at the 28. 22-yard punt. I just looked it up. I was like, because I always try to figure out where did the Steelers start off their drive. Steelers started off their drive there at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, you're right. It's funny you say that because I was thinking, how did they get into territory so quickly? And I just kind of forgot about the punt. You're right. That's a great call.
Because I thought they started at the 20 because I missed the first play, like where they started from. the yard line. I figured it was like at the 20 or something like that. So what's it going off the side of his foot?
Socorro Tequila, by the way, is a sponsor of Kicking It with Kunkel. Elite Tequila. Go on out and get it. He muffed the punt and went out of bounds.
Ah.
What does that have to do with the punt where it is, though?
Ball rolled forward?
Yeah, but if he touches it, is it not down where he makes contact with it? Let's see. You got something? You got Squirrel Ale. Is that a trunkel? I think not. I do need another cocktail. Should I stick with it ranch water or should I go?
I don't know, bro.
Beers.
It's your own journey.
This is a life decision right here. I'm daddy daycare tomorrow. It starts at 5:30 a.m. So.
Oof.
Yep. I mean, obviously every drive is important, but like this, I was about to say it's a big drive, but I mean it's not that big of a drive.
Over the middle, nice catch.
That's great ball placement.
Nico is back and healthy.
Not an overly tough throw, but that's perfect ball placement. If CJ's making throws like that, I mean those are important and big. What's going on here?
On the kick return, I guess.
Playing a little grab ass with Jalen Knoll. Sick freak. I mean, that's an unbelievable throw. It's not a
That's
catch.
an incomplete pass. They didn't challenge it, though.
Well, you better snap the daggone ball. There you go. You're 10 yards away from flipping the field, barring a bad punt. And that steak was very good.
Lead, yes. Third and 1 jumbo package and nowhere to go, but he gets the first.
Nowhere to go but forward for the first down. Is that what you said?
Didn't look like he had a lot of room.
Woody's, he's serviceable. He's not good enough for a team trying to win a Super Bowl. Actually, I think so, Boomer.
Wow. All right. So keep running right, I guess.
I'm told my daughter has an adorable outfit for that party here at Easy's. They do an incredible Masters party here every year.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, every year. Last year was the inaugural. This year is about to be second innings. So every year since they've started, it's an absolute blast. And I think it's happening again as far as I know. We got a good crowd in here, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it's crowded. There's maybe one open table, and even that is out. There's one person sitting at it.
Yeah, shout out. I missed what was that play design? I missed that. How did you get the ball so close to the line of scrimmage?
Screen pass of some sorts, yeah.
If they can have success in that de facto run game, that would be huge for them. That's something I've been begging Nick Caley to do more of this year, is that quick pass game.
Was a part of me that was so disappointed with Bobby Slowick's short passing game last year that
it wasn't good.
Screens traumatized me a little bit, but
but I see every other team have success with it. I'm like,
yeah,
we can do that, can't we?
Nice. Wow.
I will say I don't love the deep drop on 3rd and 3, but I love, it worked. So, the deep drop on 3rd and 3 gets me a little nervous, but it works. So, okay. All right, so now you're
back-to-back third down conversions on 3rd and short. You are on the Steelers side of the ball.
You're on the cusp of field goal range.
At the 40-yard line.
He's standing tall making his throws. That's so big for him to have confidence in this offensive line. Because if it breaks down early, it bothers him. It bothers every quarterback.
And flea flicker.
No. Oh, dear heavens, some mercy.
And he fumbled it. Intercepted.
Was the ball going forward? No.
Interception or a fumble, no matter what, it didn't hit the ground.
You're having success moving the ball and you call a flea flicker. How many times do we see this in the recent weeks? Why? Why are you calling that? You're having success running the ball. You're throwing the ball. You're doing everything. You're having third down conversions. Oh, it was intercepted. I see what you're saying. It didn't
hit the ground, but either way, interception, fumble, it's one or the other. And it happens because he got hit.
That's fireable offense by Nick Haley. And what's going to happen is the defense is going to rescue them, and they're going to end up scoring a touchdown on the back end. And that's just horrendous. That's embarrassing. I mean, that is.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
It's a horrendous play call. What is Gabe Canales did that week 18 against the Buccaneers? Rico Dowdle pitched it back. Someone said it may not have been a flea flicker. There was another one in a game recently that you were moving the ball well and someone called a trick play. It's what is with you? Someone think that's a good call? Someone want to get, if it works, you're not saying anything? No, I do not believe that. If that works, I'm saying you got away with a bad play call. It's like shooting a ball from half court in the middle of the game, and it goes in. Not a good shot. You got away with it, but don't ever do that again.
Yeah, it's just a dumb thing to do because you haven't found yourself in a spot where you need to pull one out of your ass. I get trying to catch him off guard, but at the beginning of the first quarter, there's a better time for that. I like to call a play like that in the third quarter. I don't want to call a play like that in the first when I have no reason to call that play. I want to keep that in my back pocket. And now, not only have you called that play already, it blew up in your face spectacularly in the middle of a drive where you started off with a 3rd and 1, and then you had a 3rd and 3.
And do you want to do it if it goes wrong at that part of the field where they're already in good position? It's like the Philly special. If it goes wrong, you're still in. They either have a long field to go or you're still close. They now have a short field. You lose possession, and it's a long developing play or a slow developing play with an offensive line that doesn't exactly hold their blocks for long periods of time. There's 100 reasons why it's bad, and there's one reason it's good because it works. It's a really, really stupid play call.
Some people are saying that Jaden Higgins was wide open downfield. Great, but
the pitch was awkward. It was delayed. He was under pressure.
The offensive line off the right side, and I think this is something to keep an eye on.
So here's the
Trent Brown in pass protection. Or was that Blake Fisher? Oh, God, of course it was Blake Fisher.
It's slow developing. Exactly. There's no time to throw the damn ball. And it's not even really Blake Fisher's fault. He blocked. Was that TJ off the edge? He blocked him, but it's such a slow developing play. You got to know your 11 men. What are they good at? What are they not good at? Not hey, this is the defense that I think we're going to beat them on this because they're creeping up as safeties. But can your offensive line hold them? Can Blake Fisher stop TJ Watt? You got to know all your personnel and what they all have to do for a slow developing play like that to have success. That could be a big play.
Oh, right off the hands.
That could be a big play, and I say that because he dropped back.
DK drops passes
time.
DK does drop passes every now and then.
No, he does. He did. Man, that's just a really bad play call. And let's hope it doesn't bite him in the ass, but I'd like to see the move that DK put on Derek to get open. Oh, look, That is just a dumbass play call. There is nothing else about it. In a must-win game, low scoring, you move whatever. Let's move on. That's where you got to get to him, and they're not getting it on him. When he drops back like that, now here you go. The defense did exactly what they were going to do. What I said is they're going to get the ball back, and now here comes the Texans. You're going to march down and score, and
we'll see.
No worse.
See about the and score part.
Yeah, probably not.
But they get the ball back. We'll take that.
Like the turnover didn't bite them, but it may have taken points off the board.
It disrupts momentum. You're building something. You're going to get confidence. I get it. Like you hit him on some of those flea flickers. I mean, that's very demoralizing. But I just
why not Oh heavens! I hate.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I hate that play too. What's the reward there? What's the reward? So here's an instance where I'm being critical and it's not. Like, what's the reward there?
There's nowhere to go. More so, like if you catch that,
the ball's not even go that much further from where it is at that moment.
You're running towards the sideline too while you're getting it,
and the ball's like kind of dead from a standpoint if it's already bounced once or twice.
I guess if you think that you can get in and get out of bounds, go for it.
Why?
But
why?
The difference between the 8 and the 9. I mean, it
goes off your hands and you lose possession.
If it keeps bouncing, it theoretically rolls inside the 5. I can see why he did it.
Love the play call. I need more of that play action, rollouts. Cade Stover involved. I'd love to see Cade Stover involved. He's not a big play threat, but he's definitely a guy that can lean on you type of guy.
Quarter 1 in the books.
That's it. All right, how y'all feeling, by the way, out there? Let us know your feelings. Subscribe to the channels, Kicking with Kunkel and Gallant Says. Also, like the video, share the video, view on YouTube. If you're not, we appreciate you. We're sponsored by Socorro Tequila, Elite's fantastic tequila, and we're live at Easy's Liquor Lounge. I'm going to get a cocktail.
Do it.
You want anything?
I'm good, thank you. These guys should coach my nephew's 6-year-old football team, says 75 Corchester. They would be very, very overqualified. Coaching 6-year-olds would probably not be that fun. Greg Todd says, J.J. Watt's on the Manning cast for the second quarter. All right. Well, tell us about any highlights that you see along the way. Adrian Flo says, Nick Haley's going to lose the game all by himself. On the upside, we won't pay C.J. Stroud big money next year. You think that? They definitely will. No way they let that situation get muddy with David Mulligata.
Someone insulted us when I left.
What happened? CJ Stroud had a receiver coming open. Blake Fisher is just garbage. Who is number 33 on the Steelers? 33 is Jack Sawyer, an outside linebacker.
Ohio State.
Yep. Blake Fisher should be able to block an outside linebacker.
Was that who was going up against him? Was Sawyer?
Jack Sawyer. That was who hit Stroud on that. Yeah. Sawyer, I mean, he's a big dude, 6'4", 260. Still.
He's good. You'd like to see who was once your starting tackle be able to
second round pick,
right, for sure, yeah. But again, it was a slow developing play. It's
banquet beer, okay.
This is my favorite beer.
No, really?
Yeah, love this beer. I get it. It's an alpha male beer, and it's a lot for you to handle. I get that.
More of a Montucky guy.
I love Montucky. We had a bucket last time we did the show.
Yeah, it's good shit. This is I am not doing dry January. My girlfriend is, but I'm doing not buying a beer January. So there's beers that we have at the girlfriend's place that I'm having because those are free. Oh my God.
So what'd you say?
Oh my
crap.
God.
We almost magnified that. So what was your key number 3?
Don't make stupid offensive mistakes.
So here's what I hate.
Oh, right off his fucking hands.
I don't like being in shotgun on 3rd and 2 necessarily. It's going to be a pass. I mean, I guess it's tough to really hate everything because you never saw it develop. But
It was 2nd and 2. You're right. It's 2nd and 2. Let's go into shotgun. Let's drop the fucking snap.
I thought you said you weren't going to swear as much this time.
Yeah, I did. Then that happened. Good call.
There we go. You get them out of the play, out of the pocket. I love it. Here's I don't know. They had success. This offense still just does not have an identity.
Kirk's been money thus far.
My buddy texted me. He said, "Not buying a beer in January. Who is this guy?" I don't disagree. 50 Cent.
Buy drinks.
Oh, Meatball watching the show. St. Lawrence lacrosse legend.
Yeah, doing scotch and whiskey and all that shit this month.
Oh, where was I the other day? I was trying to find a scotch. Oh, over at the boot on 20th. Trying to find a scotch. They didn't have scotch over there.
Lafroig or Arberg. Those are my go-to.
Macallan.
The peatiest stuff.
You like peaty, eh?
Yeah, I like peaty.
We are at Easy's Liquor Lounge in the Heights.
In the Heights.
Elite bar, neighborhood bar, steak night, $28, 2 sides.
Very good
It
steak.
is like legit steak. It's not that.
That was good. That was
There's
thick
some
cut.
bars that have that shitty, steak nights.
It was thick. There you go.
There we go. All right, so they're moving the ball.
Hand off to the left to Woody Marks. Nice hit. Gave 6 the business. 3rd and 3.
They've been pretty dang good, I believe, on 3rd downs this game. Yeah, 4 or 5, 80%. Steelers are 0 for 3.
When you get 3rd and 1 and you get 3rd and 3, and you get their last 3 3rd downs have been for 1 yard, 3 yards, and 2 yards.
Is that in your notes?
Yep.
Great note taker. I'm a really bad in-game note taker. Like really bad. I take kind of large macro notes.
I hate how many notes I take. I wish I took less.
So many of them are irrelevant at the end of the game. So I've learned this actually when I was doing TV. I do a game recap, talk to the guys in the locker room, and then kind of wrap the game around it. So many of the minute details, you don't have time to. You did 4 hours of radio every day. Like you hit on all that shit. I got 2 minutes to kind of wrap this game up with their sound. So then I got like 50 seconds of me talking, and it's
that would drive me crazy.
Stuff.
That would drive me
Picture
crazy.
stuff.
I think that
I don't
came
like
close to hitting the dirt.
I don't like how happy his feet were there, but conversion again. What are they?
Complete. Okay.
5 for 6. What are you saying?
They called it complete.
5 of 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a catch. It's a great catch. Is that Dalton?
Yep.
Is that
Dalton
Dalton?
Schultz.
Listen, the Texans offense is having success between the 40s. Or really between they've got their average starting position is not good. They've started on their own 10, 26, and 8. There's your talker right now is your starting field position.
That was a pretty interesting stat that they had for Dalton Schultz, where I think it said that he has 24 catches on 3rd downs for 17 first downs this season. I'm going to have to see that again.
Texans offense has started on the 10, the 26, and the 8. They have gained 40 yards, 30 yards, and 47 yards so far on this drive. This offense
moving the
is
ball.
having success. They're moving the ball.
75.
That's another reason I hate that play call, the flea flicker, even more. It just,
They should run another one now at 75 Corchester says.
yeah, why wouldn't
They'll
you?
never see it coming.
Well, they definitely won't see it coming. If you ever want to see a coaching staff laugh their ass off on a sideline,
That would be it.
I think Nick Chubb has been like kind of irrelevant all year. I think in the playoffs or in a game like this, I think he could be a pretty serviceable back on about 4, 5, 6 carries a game. The way he runs, that's just that is a hard run. That's why I laugh my ass off and do Steelers tough nose run. So what? This team is just a flamboyant run around you, drop back team. That don't make any damn sense to me.
Okay, Nick Chubb.
I'm telling you, he's a serviceable back if you use him properly. The problem is you trust this offensive coaching staff to use guys properly. That's why I hated the idea of trading for Breece Hall because what are you gonna do? Not throw him the ball either?
They're having success running the football. Keep running the football.
Yes, they are.
Up the middle.
In fact, they're averaging 4.3 yards per carry on the ground. Nick Chubb's averaging nearly 6 yards a carry. That's obviously not going to. But what you do if you have success is you lean on them. You lean on them. You lean on them. I love that they're going to run it. I love that they're running it. Yep. All right, so now you're close to punching it in. Now you want to see success in the red zone. So here's where you struggle if you're the Texans. 1, they're really bad in the red zone. 2, they're really bad when they're even tighter in the red zone, like within the 10, because they don't have an identity. What do they go to? Who do they go to? How do they have success? Right now, what's the play call? I think you keep running
up the middle.
Right? You have to keep running it.
Look at that room.
Don't change it. Here, do you think that do you think play action right now is a good call or bad call?
Play action? No, I keep running it. I got too cute, so now I'm just doing barbaric battering-ram football things.
Here's what I think. I think you run it 2nd down and 3rd down. I think you kick it if it's 4th down because I think it's a tight game. But I think if you get a 1st down, I think your first play on 1st down is play action.
Last 5 plays. 9-yard run, 6-yard run, 6-yard run, 20-yard run, 8-yard run. Woody Marks is hurt, by the way.
When isn't he? He always comes back. But I think that if you get a 1st down, play action. Because it's 2nd and 3, so you've only gained 3 yards. That's just my guess. This game is playing out. Everything we had from our 3 keys to the game have all kind of played a role in what needs to happen, and it's kind of actually come to fruition. Now, the Texans need to. It's too early to step on a throat, but they need to finish the job when they're having success in the areas that we said they need to have success in. So run the ball in the next play, especially when you got Nick Chubb coming in. Run that ball. Don't get too. But I'm not anti play action. But run it this one. If you want, I'd rather have play action on 3rd down than on 2nd down. Because if you're having a 3rd down, it didn't work on 2nd down, but you tried it. But if you get a 1st down, I love play action. Because then you still got 3 cracks at it. And then I think if you're inside the 3, you go for it on 4th down. You don't kick it. You might even not kick it now. if it's fourth and
With,
1.
with how much ease you are having running the football right now, I guess it sort of depends on what's going on.
Watching clips here. What's going on here? Do you have gifs of yourself?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you gotta log the video. Yeah. Get good clips. I actually was like, where is it? I asked Grok, can you find a video of me with a hammer hammering a rock?
And I find video of Paul Gallant hammering.
I found it.
Does it not reply
Hammer
who the
rock.
F is Paul Gallant?
Yeah. Look, see, I brought a little mini hammer. It's like an IKEA hammer.
Why wouldn't you?
Brought an IKEA hammer.
There you go. There's your play action. It worked. There's my play action.
Your play action. Christian Kirk. Boom.
Swarm! There you go. I didn't hate the play action call. I think the run play kind of the best in that situation because you've had success. But it's like fastball, break one off. Break it off. I don't hate it. I really don't. I will say, well, you know what? That play design is actually really nice.
Yeah.
And I hate it from the standpoint of they've never been able to pull off like play designs like that. So it's like, just run the ball. But that was a well-executed designed play, or well-designed play that was well-executed.
Christian Kirk has 3 catches for 46 yards and a touchdown thus far.
That's got to be his best game of the season, right?
I would imagine so.
All right, so in baseball, the biggest inning is the inning after you score runs. Your pitcher has to get 3 up, 3 down, get back to the dugout, a shutdown inning. This is a huge drive in this game
for sure.
for the defense. And I have full faith that it's going to happen, but you need to have a shutdown inning right now. Get off the field, get your offense back on the field. The quicker the better, because their defense is tired after that drive. Because that drive was a long, physical drive of 14 plays, 92 yards, and 6 first downs.
14 plays, wow.
Yeah. I mean, that
sounds
this
right.
is where you need that. Yeah, that's
impressive.
14 plays, 92 yards, 6 first downs. So when I break down drives in a game, I don't, a lot of people look at the yards, and I think yards can be misleading because it'd be one play, 55 yards,
right?
Whatever.
For sure, yeah.
I like the plays and I like the first downs, obviously the result, but I like the first downs achieved because it shows you third down conversions. It shows you kind of how long you're holding on to the ball for. So 14 plays, 6 first downs. Now that might be the most first downs they've had on a drive. Very reasonable thought.
That is an interesting question.
I'll bet you that is.
Can you ask AI?
They ain't gonna have a clue. They ain't gonna have a daggone clue.
Yeah. I'm gonna check Grok. You check that. What's longest?
Not longest. How many first downs? That was the most.
AI off.
Nerd alert. Sits on my face.
Is that from Grandma's Boy?
Yeah. I guess there was a long play. The longest drive was 16 plays against the 49ers in week 8.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And it included, according to ChatGPT, multiple first downs.
Multiple.
So not just one first down on 16 plays.
Well, I would hope that.
Exactly. Thanks, bud. All right, what week was that? I'll go check that out. Do you know what week that was?
I'm not sure.
Well, what good are you? You don't know.
I'm gonna guess 7.
Let's say it's got to be 6 or 7.
Maybe 9.
It wasn't 6. That was a bye week. Coming out was the Seahawks. That was 7. So you 8. All right. So their long 16 plays was 4 first downs. They did have 5 first plays on a 12-play drive that game. So I'll bet you that was one of the. That's got to be the most.
There's the screen. Nice play.
This
settle?
defense, man.
No,
if they
that's
give up a
Jones.
catch, which they usually won't give up a lot of them, but like they swarm. And I know it's a moniker, and I know LOL, but like they literally swarm to the ball. So they led the league, I believe, or number 2 in missed tackles this year, which is a bit of an anomaly for a team that's so physical. But they also led the league in fewest yards gained after a missed tackle.
Wow.
Because they're all there. So if you get away from one, it doesn't really matter because there's 6 other guys. There you got to get them. Okay. All right. That's good.
Oh.
They threw a flag.
That's grounding, if anything.
Okay.
It should be
It has to be. Okay.
He didn't get it past the line of scrimmage.
Okay, how is this ain't no Patrick Mahomes 2024 playoff game BS. Telling you, this is starting to play out exactly how I predicted.
Oh no!
Wow! Oh my God, dude! So that's that moment where you have to have success, right?
Yeah.
When he drops back and he's holding onto the ball and he's looking to go through progressions, that's where you got to have success. And they haven't had it, to be honest. They did there, and there was one.
That was a weired play where it looked like they were setting up for a screen, but there was no one over to
There
the
was
right.
no one that actually turned for the screen.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm wondering if someone's if the running back got blown up too much there. I got to watch that one more time.
Someone asked if is Reed all right. It's tough about watching the game is
the way that he looked like he checked out. I wonder if he said I can't go. Like he gave it a couple of plays, tested it, and said
I can't tell if he's back in because you can't see the all 22.
We talked to D'Amico right away after it happened, and I have no idea what was said. Of course. Oh, that's a good call, but still well short because it's 3rd and 21.
Yeah. So this defense, there's your shutout. There's your quick turnaround inning. This is a big drive. Not because the game holds on it, but this is where if you can go at 14-3 on this offense, that's where you can start to take control. Who's 23? Is that Jalen? I should know who 23 is, but the safeties have been in and out all year long. And so that's a shit punt. There you go. That is Jalen Reed. All right, so Jalen Reed's back in.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Reed's back in. Okay, thanks, Fabro. It's like who was 38 was Kayvon Wallace. 23 is Jalen Reed. Jimmy Ward was 1. Who hadn't played all year long. Petrie's 5. What was C.J. Gardner-Johnson? 24? No, that's Sting.
I feel like
24.
he had 8.
8?
Because remember John Mechie got traded. He was
you're
trying to
right.
take Mechie's number.
He tweeted the 8
like an
ball
asshole
logo.
before he even left, and then he took it.
Shoes.
Did you read DJ's piece about that today? So DJ ESPN wrote, and the tidbit from that article was, at one point, things got to a point where Derek Stingley, of all people, was getting sized up by CJ. And I guess there was another point where...
Well, because it was Kamara got pissed about CJ leaving him out on an island. Derek came to Kamari's defense, got in CJ's face. Aziz had to play peacemaker.
And Kamari said something about it on the sideline, and I guess CJ Gardner-Johnson heard it and did a impersonate him like that. That's at least the way I read it.
Which is funny.
It is kind of funny if you're not thinking about adults.
If I'm at a bar though and someone said something seriously mad at me and I go it's going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
Now, being on the same team, not ideal. Not ideal. No wonder his ass got
iron sharpens iron. I mean, there's been more dysfunctional winners. I came in very late after the Seattle Seahawks stopped being the Legion of Boom, but the Seahawks had some wild shit going on behind the scenes during the LOB days where They were all at each other's throats, and yet they were still good. How Pete Carroll made that whole operation work with all of those conflicting personalities is honestly amazing.
All right, here we go. Obviously, just a big possession in order to take this game. Like if this, again, the score obviously is huge. The Steelers' offense is not good, and you can control the game. But it's even more important just because the defense can now, they can fly
let loose for sure.
Like, forget about it.
You get that next touchdown.
Because if you remove the running game from this Steelers team, they're not going to have success.
Marks has 10 carries for 55 yards thus far. 5.6 yards a rush. Who would have thought that would happen? This is one of the worst running attacks in the league.
Yeah. Well, why are we having a problem with the snaps? Did he fumble it? Did he fumble it?
I don't know.
What just happened?
I think he did.
I think he did too?
Yep. Wow.
So, in a video I did this week, you had to contain.
Wow.
What is CJ Stroud doing?
Yeah, that's a fumble. So we're at, as far as mistakes, major mistakes. Flea flicker fumble. That drop, snap, and fumble. He dropped another snap.
Was it a poorly timed snap? Or CJ
It might have been. I mean, he is on the road, so theoretically things get crossed. Snaps the ball early. He doesn't know it's coming. But whatever the case,
I don't know if it was
two
a bad snap or what it was. CJ's playing really, really, really well tonight. But it doesn't come to handling a snap.
No. You're right.
Which, by the way, is the starting point.
2 muff snaps, and then the fumble on the flea flicker, and the fumble on that sack, which also happened to have a muff snap before it. Not great. Not great, Bob.
I'd like to see a replay of the snap operation.
I would too.
I don't need to see the snap. I don't need to see the fumble. We got it. I want to see what led to the discombobulation of the entire play.
Nice defense. Another two.
Bro, they are
2 losses.
Playing downhill.
Loss of 6 yards on 2 plays.
Dare I say they're not gaining 14? Knock on wood, but this is exactly where you want the Steelers on 3rd and 14.
Yeah, look how quick he flew up. Aikman is raving about Lassiter. 0 for 4 on 3rd downs, and average yards to go on 3rd down 12. That's oof.
There you go. There's the fall.
Got away with a push-off, I think Gainwell did on To'o there. Wonder if they go for it here. I think they are going to go for it.
Yeah,
he did slip.
If you're seeing the success that the Texans offense is having, I don't think it's a bad call to go for it. Because I don't think it's a bad call to go for it. Because the Steelers are in territory where they are going to need they obviously need at least a touchdown.
Good play. I thought he had him. I thought Bullock had him.
Man, that's a nice time play. CJ, man, I mean, this could be a really bad situation. Boy, I hope it changes.
Man. Nothing.
I mean, it sounds weird to say that, like, CJ Stroud's playing really, really well outside of his big mistakes. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, like, remove the big mistakes. The big mistakes might cost you the game.
I mean,
but, like, he's making great throws, moving the ball.
And one of those mistakes is a byproduct of the flea flicker that you didn't need to call.
Yeah, I'm not even counting that, but the fumbles, he had 2 fumble snaps. But, like, just hold that ball, go down, or do which I thought he did. I thought he gathered himself and was, like, just kind of taking the loss on the play. And then he ended up fumbling the ball, which would surprise me the most. He's got nothing.
That was weird.
Yeah. Bro, he doesn't have his first read. Their offense is nothing. I'd like to see them bring his ass to the ground, though. What's the play? Is that another? That's another. He's in
grounding,
legal
maybe?
man downfield.
Ineligible man. Yeah.
The Texans should be winning this game at 13-3 minimum, like 2 field goals. Just that's the frustrating part with this team is that there's so much left on the field at all times. There's always meat. It's like that your jackal friend that leaves so much meat on the bone when you go get wings. You're like, bro, are you even?
Drives me crazy.
Like, you beta male.
There's starving children in you.
Yeah, alpha men eat
Ethiopia.
all the wings. Not that you know any shit about that. But.
Junior alpha men bullshit. Shut the fuck up.
You're there. Got him. There you go. Dude, this Texans defense is just so elite.
Yeah. Is that Anderson? Yeah. Two-minute warning and field goal when we get back. All right.
Man, hey, shout out to everybody that's watching this must-win playoff game in the NFL playoffs. Steelers and Texans. Paul Gallant, Will Kunkel. We are live at Easy's Liquor Lounge. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. We appreciate that's where the kind of the best viewership is. But thanks.
Wherever you're watching, we appreciate it.
Show is brought to you by Socorro Tequila, Elite Tequila. We got a whole bunch of swag here. We got to give that out. Let's see what is this, a female?
I guess there was a play where the Texans had.
Go on. I'm checking out the swag. Oh, fanny pack? What's up? It's kind of you seem like a fanny pack guy.
Nope.
I'm not, but
at festivals maybe.
Andrew.
That's because I got mugged once.
Andrew, give this to Lauren. Socorro sweatshirt. I must say, you can wear it too. Both of y'all are real skinny.
Hell
it's
yeah.
a small. Your arms ain't fit. You guys only have a cat, right? She don't like toys, does she? It's a chew toy. Socorro.
We don't have a dog.
I know. I was about to say, you're and then cat.
No, cat. That's too big for a cat.
That's what I figured. Beta cat. You like fanny packs? Kind of a sick fanny pack. All right. Well, that's
You got any bids?
any what?
Any bids?
Yeah. For
My
the
dad.
baby. Do you have any baby clothes?
Yeah, some Montessori clothes.
We don't, sadly enough.
My dad just texted me, "You growing a mullet?"
Yeah, actually you are.
Yeah, a little bit.
How many people you got live? Are y'all on like
We're approaching 800 here.
Twitter right now? Or?
No, we're just straight live. Just straight bar talk. J-Bone's in the house. J-Bones! Falcons fan. I asked yesterday, what do you think the live spread, when it was 28-3, that live bet taking on the Patriots would have been big money. Can you imagine being a Falcons fan? All right, Boswell, 7-6.
It was sad seeing Drake May fumble the ball.
Did he have fumbling issues? I was like in and out of that game.
They fumbled it away twice, yeah.
Did they really? So I was like kind of. It was like around bedtime last night for the baby girl, so I was.
Shocking.
Yeah, but they still crushed. All right, so there's the snap. All right, so he just dropped the ball. But it's not a good snap, but it's certainly catching. He's playing really, really well outside of the mistakes, and I know you can't like just remove mistakes. But it's like fumbles, not bad throws. He's making great. I mean, he's 9 of 13, 97 yards, 4 fumbles though, bro. What? 4 fumbles, 2 lost. Like that can't happen.
And,
It is.
the shareholder of the actors over here.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, part owner.
Hard owner, man. He had a tough day outside.
Yeah, I did.
There's 2, man.
Yeah, but no one expected the Panthers to do shit.
No, I just wanted to. My mom was here. We watched it.
Yeah, how's your mom doing? Good? Good.
Semi-retired, so. Loving life.
True. All right, let me get back to this.
1:57 to play in the first half.
All right, so Nick Caley's illustrious first half offense, 2-minute first half offense is about to come to light. Can Jalen Green? Oh, what a cutback. Oh, gets whacked. Damn,
A little too far to the right.
J-Bone in here? I don't hear no J-Bone.
Which J-Bone? Like Jeremy Branham J-Bone?
No, different. Jerry.
Oh, okay.
Jerry's not from here, Jerry.
We sometimes call Jeremy Branham. Shout out to Jeremy Branham, J-Bone. H-Town Hardhead, bitch, you would not cover me. I will run right by you with my fanny pack.
He's a slow dude, I will say that. He lost to Mike Murray in a race. Foot race at the
H-Town
bar.
Hardhead did?
J-Bone.
Oh, J-Bone did.
Oh, J-Bone.
Was that at the Christmas party?
This was just years ago.
Oh, years ago, got it.
I need another beverage.
Some of the Twitchers are being mean. Relax.
Why are, I don't know what you're laughing about, Brimmer. You can't ride a damn scooter, son. Breaking your ribs and shit.
All right, moving pretty slowly. I get the Steelers have all 3 timeouts, but like,
there you go. All right, like, let's get to the line and get this first down. I mean, come on.
does Pittsburgh call a timeout?
I mean, third and no
I think
way.
Pittsburgh called a timeout.
They did?
It must have, because it's 107. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Well, you definitely. I mean, obviously, you get this. You're in full on like hurry up mode.
A little conservative. I don't know, man. I mean, you got to figure out a way to move the ball down the field before the end of the first half. I get that you're nervous that Pittsburgh might score, but I mean, they're scoring when you're giving them short fields. A little more urgency would have been nice there.
I think what you do is you try to have that early success, and if you do, then you put the gas down, right?
Yeah, I get it, but I don't care if they made it. I hate that call. I just hate.
You got it by 6 yards. Holy crap! I like the call. I'm a big tush push guy. It just works. Like you're not looking for anything other than a yard.
The touchdown that the Bills almost scored on the tush push that was originally ruled a touchdown yesterday was such bullshit. We got to stop allowing offensive players to shove other offensive players forward. It used to be illegal. I don't know why all of a sudden it is not illegal.
You hate fun? I used to be like very pro tush push because I'm like a big, if you don't like it, stop it type of guy.
Yeah, I get that.
I also think it's just, from an entertainment standpoint, like, it's such garbage shit to watch.
You used to not be allowed to shove offensive players
and
forward.
The Bush push was like the first.
Yeah.
Well, he pushed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that. I don't remember when
they changed that.
They changed it, but they never should have. There's so many rules that are favorable for offensive players. So let's add another one that turns out to be practically impossible to stop. And it's been a couple of years of it. I don't think you need to make the tush push outlawed, but the actual pushing from the back, let's get that out of the way.
I'm not anti that. I don't disagree. I think it's. I don't have a problem with any of it. I just think it's used too often to where it's like it's just not fun to watch. And at the end of the day, this is about. It's no longer. Sports are no longer about the pureness of the sport and the records and like playing the game. Like, I mean that seriously. Like baseball has always been like super high on the records and the numbers, and it's been like a pure sport. But the society has changed so much that it's now all about pure entertainment. It's no longer about the game. It's all about like, are you entertained? Is it engaging? How long is there between pitches? Is the tush push good for entertainment or not? That's all it's about. It's not about football. It's about the viewership. And it's just not good for viewership.
The Eagles, for example, were just...
Not that anyone's tuning out of a football game in America.
But sometimes it's a tough watch. Like, Eagles games suck to watch.
They really kind of do.
My stepdad's an Eagles fan. My mom's family's from Philadelphia. And I was talking with my stepdad earlier today about the Eagles loss. And, I mean, the Eagles offense all year was up the middle, throw it downfield. And then sometimes they would sprinkle in the tush push, which they stopped running as much later in the year. So there are some teams that are really difficult to watch. And the Eagles, I think, more than maybe any team in the league as far as contenders go, the most difficult to watch. No cowboy hat today, but I do have the Texans jacket. It's just a little warm, and we're waiting for it to be rally appropriate. But the hair's looking too good today, so no cowboy hat.
You think the hair's looking good today?
I know it's looking good today. Sometimes it looks better than others. Today, the floof in the back, perfect. But sometimes it doesn't look so good.
It gets a little flat and drops down.
Oh, yeah, it drops down. It goes straight. It's awful. It's been annoying because we've had such humid weather recently. Fucks my hair.
41 seconds. 2nd and 5. Where are they?
Their own 38.
All right.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left, to the right.
Dear God, did he almost drop that ball too?
Chucks it, has a man, and he drops it.
So the timing on that play was off because it looked like he double caught the snap again.
Yeah.
So if he catches that snap properly, he's in rhythm, he's in stride, and he makes a much purer throw, a harder throw versus the lob throw. Get it out of my hands quickly. Golly, I wish they would re-show the snap, and there's just no way they will. I doubt they caught it. There it is. They showed it.
Yeah.
He double caught it. It's a bobbled snap, and it throws off the entire rhythm of the play. I mean, he has to have a hand problem. CJ's got to have an injured hand. Not catching multiple shotgun snaps.
By the way, Brock claims that the touchdown drive that they got today was the most first downs on a Texans drive for a touchdown this season. That's what Brock claims. We'll see.
Talk about knowing a team inside out and being wildly knowledgeable. You're welcome. How impressive am I? Great crowd here at Easy's, by the way.
Yep.
The show is brought to you by Socorro Tequila.
Morgan Wallen.
What?
Someone said I'm going Morgan Wallen.
You're gonna throw a bar stool out of this window behind us?
Nice. Christian Kirk, man.
One timeout left. So we called the timeout there. Is that the last one, eh?
That's good. Like the lack of urgency there. At the beginning of this, I mean, I get that you don't want the Steelers to score, but they're not moving the football.
Yeah, I think it's. The problem is you don't know what you're going to get offensively, so you can't like rely on the fact like let's go. I don't disagree with you. I'm just kind of justifying their actions
for sure. When you add that though to some of the shaky end of half performances that they've already had this year, I mean it's like a totality kind of deal for me.
So yeah, you know what I would like? I would like to see a decisiveness, all in or all out. Versus, let's kind of see what happens for 3 plays versus 1 play. Like usually it's kind of 1 play, can you move the ball, and then you go from there. They kind of waited 3 plays. They waited until 3rd down to really go for it, and they converted. There's the legs. Oh, good. Oh, missed him. I mean, wide open. That dude was yawning.
You could hear the groan of the entirety of Easy's Liquor Lounge on that one.
Oh my gosh! I mean, is that a touchdown?
Yes.
Nico's not running though. Okay, so it's a high throw. It's not a good throw.
Not a good throw.
So here's the problem. His hand got underneath the ball and it sailed. Versus
Tom Brady taught us that yesterday. Did you see that?
There you go. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Tom Brady, greatest broadcaster ever.
But Nico's also, I think he laid that route flat versus continuing it up the field. And also, oh my God. Damn. Nico, I don't think he's supposed to flatten that out. I think he's supposed to keep it going up the field, and he's got to keep running. So I think it was a little bit of, not a great throw. I'm not excusing the throw, but I think it was more than just one issue there. But this hit is, this reminds me of that hit. Remember that hit Reggie Bush took years ago?
Yeah.
I believe against the Eagles in the playoffs. Oh, damn. That reminded me of that. I mean, that ball to Nico, those are the missed opportunities that really hurt you in a game like this.
Oh, yeah. He had him.
He's got time. The offensive line. No, you're not doing anything now.
Yeah, not enough time to punt it.
You can't,
or not enough time for Hail Mary.
Can't go for it. Yeah, it's too much time to. Oh, where are they going? What are they doing?
Yeah, they can't get a field goal from here. I think they're just showing.
Well, no, do you not just punt it?
Yeah, you punt it here.
Okay, well, he was in the huddle for a minute there.
Hopefully, whatever the hell happened, we missed the first punt, I guess, but hopefully they don't punt it out at their 50.
That is a massively missed opportunity. It's too much time to go for
13 seconds Hail Mary, that's like a 6-second play.
Yeah,
maybe 9.
Then that means the Steelers will be 1 play away from field goal range. You got to punt it. You're just too. If there was 10 seconds left, go for it. There's too much time. It's not worth it. And let this run out if you can. Don't touch it.
Is that it? All right. I will BRB, and I'm not going to run Burgundy. It's so. How do I? Does this turn it off? Will?
Just take it off.
There you go.
There is no off, so just take it off.
Take it off.
Take it off. Take it off. All right, I think overall that's just another missed opportunity for the Texans going into halftime. It's kind of been the story of this offense in that situation. It's just not. It's not good enough, and the offense has been good enough this game to be in a much better situation. I mean, they've had drives of 40, 30, 92 yards. The turnovers, C.J. Stroud's issues handling the snaps are really bizarre. But this game has kind of turned out how we thought it would. The defense is going to be really, really good. The Steelers' offense is not good enough at all. And the offense is actually having more success to where there should be more points on the board. They're having more success than the score would dictate. It don't mean shit. Man. Let me know what y'all think. Yeah, you can't waste the chances. That's the problem. There's opportunities. It's not like there's no opportunities and they're getting their ass kicked. They are having opportunities. 4 fumbles, but 2 lost. So but they're moving the ball. Like they're moving the ball. The total offense, total net yards is 198 for the Texans. Steelers 94. Third down conversions 7 for 9 for the Texans. 0 for 6 on the Steelers. This game's kind of playing out really, really well for the Texans, but they're not finishing off that little bit. That little bit's been the difference for the Texans all year long.
What's up?
I just said, like, the Texans are playing pretty damn well overall.
Yeah.
Except for the little final push, the little bit.
I agree.
But that's kind of been the story with the Texans all year long. Like, they can play pretty well over the game, but they don't do enough to, like, be up by 2 scores.
Exactly.
So, therefore, it comes down to the last second. It's like these games are unnecessarily close all the time.
Always.
Yeah, this is sadly going a little bit how I thought, where the Texans would look dominant at times, and yet still playing with their food a little bit like a cat.
Is that true?
All spitting in the bathroom as usual.
Yeah, are you a strawberry vape guy? Cherry?
Yeah. So I don't do this. I don't do the nicotine vaping.
Yeah, I don't do any
I'll just leave it at
vaping. Yeah, I mean, front runner, you're not wrong. I don't know that it will end up coming back to get them, but the opportunity for them to get bit in the ass will be there, because that's when you got to win games, is when you have opportunities too early on. Like, put them down early. Shitty play calling with the flea flicker, fumbles by CJ, more offensive, like, urgency by the offense that closes the first half. It's just, not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough to pull away. I think the offense is still moving the ball. The defense is certainly good enough to win. So they can still win this game. I think that's why I said at the beginning of the game, I think this is a great matchup for the Texans, because I think their weaknesses of not scoring touchdowns won't really bite them. What'd you get?
Troy.
You got a scotch, huh? Maybe Daddy should get a scotch.
Well, I'm just trying to get something that I'll drink slowly.
That's the problem. I'll have 1 or 2 sips, and then it's gone quickly.
Yeah.
Then I get to the second one, and then it's 1 sip. And then I get to the third.
Shout out. Tom Grossi raid? Damn.
What does that mean? What is
That's
this?
awesome.
What is this?
I know Tom Grossi's channel. That's awesome.
What's Grossi Ray? What's going on here?
So he makes NFL content. He's got like 1 million followers on YouTube.
That's what's up, dude.
Shout out to Tom Grossi.
Did Tom Grossi just tell his people to follow us? Because our numbers just jumped significantly.
Yeah, I saw. Holy
to
shit.
above 1,000.
Seriously, we appreciate it.
Yo, shout out for real, Grossi.
If you guys ever come to Houston, Texas, and you're looking for a fun place to grab a drink, Easy's Liquor Lounge, where we are shooting this show from, is a fantastic spot. It's got dive bar vibes, but it's like a really polished dive bar. So
it's a dive bar without the STD.
yeah. They got steaks on Mondays. So thank you very much, Tom Grossi. Big fan of your work. This is very cool that you stopped by. And we're at a point right now where, if you guys are unfamiliar with Houston Texans football, this is very familiar to us, where it feels like things are rather in Houston's favor, and yet
it's a 1 point game. It's typical. You're driving a sports car in first gear. You're moving, you're progressing, but there's 4 freaking gears for you to, like. Can we get in the third? Can we get in the fourth?
Yeah.
Can we get this thing moving?
These CJ Stroud snap exchanges are driving us crazy. The flea flicker early on in the first half, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Horrendous play. This has been the issue with the Texans all year long, right? It's been the final things to close out to win games.
Yeah.
Like early on to step on throat, but it's also been the foundational pieces that have been issues and the play calling. Why are you doing a play flicker there?
I don't know. Especially when you've run the ball so well, and then you get the ball back at the end of the half, but you don't have enough time to run the football. I mean, take a look at the stats for the Texans to this point. I did not think that we would see Woody Marks having a first half where he runs 11 times for 59 yards. I didn't think Nick Chubb would be averaging nearly 6 yards a carry.
And to Nick Haley's credit, he's actually stuck with the run.
Stuck with it. But then the flea flicker and the constant shooting of themselves in the foot offensively is why no one is taking the Texans seriously as a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
And we get it. I think most people in Houston get it. The defense is awesome, but the offense leaves a shit ton to be desired.
Yes. Okay, so Kendrick, you missed this. Flea flicker was wide open, yes, which means that you saw the safeties creeping down the run game. You saw an opportunity there. However, here's what you need to take into account if you're offensive coordinator. Do you have an offensive line that can block? In particular, in your jumbo set when you have Blake Fisher on the ground, that can block for a long, slow developing play. You don't. So it's not about the guy getting open down the field. It's about what's happening in the backfield, the handoff, the turnaround, the pitch, because all of that happen with your offensive line. And no. So, it's not, it was open. Yeah, right. But there's so many other things that you got to know as an OC. And why are you doing it in midfield versus a trick play later on? So if it goes wrong, it's either a long field for them if it's turnover, or you still got the ball and you're close to field goal range. You lose the ball, they now have a short field.
It's you got a great card in your hand, and you're prematurely ejaculating it on the table.
Wow.
I mean, you are.
And there's no reason to do it
now.
It's like,
think about grandma.
Don't pull out your best move in the first minute.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like wait a little bit. I go back to this is a decade ago, and I constantly bring up the Patriots. But
we love hearing about it.
The Patriots-Ravens game from 2015, where they, in the second half, I think it was the second half, where they give it to Julian Edelman for the throwback pass, and Edelman throws it to Amendola for a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
You don't do that right away. You do that when you're down 14 and shit's not going well.
You
when
need
you're
a
running the ball for 5 and 6 and 7 every play. Come on.
Yeah, you're having success in the most rudimentary way of football.
Yeah.
Running the ball within the tackles. You don't need anything else. You don't have to do anything else. You don't even need to do play action, let alone flea flicker play action. You're 100% right. And that stuff has to line up for you to run it. You don't run it just to run it.
Yeah.
It's like, in our industry, we conduct interviews, right? You have 10 questions you want to ask somebody. You don't just run through your 10 questions. If you're good at what you do, you ask a question, you listen, and you ask a question off of their answer to keep it going and be good. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and never respond to anything. You don't just run the play because you have it in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I don't have people on because the show's about me.
You do have a lot of face time.
It's just about me. No, I'm kidding.
Just because the play is in front of you doesn't mean you call it.
Right, yeah.
It's just not the time and place. So there's a time and place for it. No one's saying what the hell is that play design. Okay, but just not now.
Right.
There's a time for breakfast. There's a time for lunch. There's a time for dinner. You want to have breakfast or dinner once? All right, you don't do it all. No. Not 5 times a month, for God's sakes.
No, they got Hobbitsy on that one. We're talking about all the meals a day because the Hobbits have 7 meals a day.
I don't know anything about Hobbits.
You're gonna run out of rations by the end. You ever watch Lord of the Rings?
No.
Uncultured slob.
I think wow.
Oh.
We got shots of water. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Socorro
and
Tequila.
Shout out to our friends at Yes.
Since when do they serve water with limes?
Why are you saying water with limes? We know.
Oh, Tanner, my boy. So Matt Tanner runs Easy's Liquor Lounge. He's obviously the reason that we're here because he's such a great partner to work with. And his place is the jam. So
H-Town hard hit up.
what? Who said what?
H-Town hard hit is Paul. Will isn't a nerd, Paul.
I'm a nerd?
Florida? No, it says I'm a nerd. I know him.
Salute. I usually like my tequila chilled a little bit.
Nice little room temperature.
I don't like room temperature liquor to anything.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
Room temperature vodka's the worst.
I mean, who takes shots of vodka anymore?
Dog, I've had a shot of room temperature vodka before.
Oh, I've had thousands of them, but like freshman year in college.
Oh.
Barton's?
Barton's. You've had Barton's.
Northeast boy as well.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh.
Yeah.
So we would have a bottle of Grey Goose, and we just never got rid of it, and then we would fill it with Barton's.
Or you fill it with water and put a highlighter in it and put your black light on.
Never done that.
Neither did I.
No.
That would be so good.
We legitimately would put Barton's in it, and we just would never drink the Grey Goose because we wanted, say we had a woman over or women over. We wanted them to think that we were classy, which we were not.
No.
We were animals.
How with that mullet?
And
thank you, Matt Tanner, the godfather of Easy's Liquor Lounge.
That was cool to raid.
All right, so, I mean, the biggest takeaways right now, CJ, again, I'll say this, and this is one of those things that if you tweet, people get in your ass about it. TJ's playing really, really, really well outside of 4 fumbles, 2 loss. And you can't remove that from the what's it called? The 4 plus 4, the equation. You can't remove the 4 fumbles from the equation. CJ's playing really, really well. And I think Nick Haley's actually calling a really good game.
Yeah.
The problem is 4 fumbles and a really bad play call at a crucial time. So it's keep doing the same thing, but cut out the bullshit.
The good thing is, if you want to justify this to yourself, you played a C- first half because of the mistakes that you made.
That is not. This is not the same.
What's that?
My kid's driving really well outside of his 3 Hueys. Funny. It's like funny.
Is that how we sound talking about the Texans right now?
I will say it feels like we're carrying the water. It feels like I'm carrying the water and like trying to make the excuses. But
of course we are. We've been doing it all.
But also to be fair, like look at they're outgaining the Steelers 198 yards to 94. They're on track for 400 yards this game. Like they're having success. The jacket is on. The jacket is on.
The jacket's on. Should I go real douche?
What do you have half douche?
This is half douche.
This is half douche.
This is full douche.
So this is Paul Gallant.
That's full douche.
So Paul. Oh, come on.
Rally sunglasses if needed. If needed.
Yeah, so I just like their offense is playing well. CJ's playing well. Outside of the problem is that the negative is it's really, really, really bad. It's one mistake that's really, really bad. It's 2 mistakes that are really bad. It's not 6 missed throws. You know, it's not 6 missed reads. It's one mistake that's damn near catastrophic. Like 13 of 20 for 118 yards and a touchdown. Pretty good first half. It's better than Rodgers. 79 yards in the first half.
And we are back.
There you go. Like, look at this throw. Look at this throw. The low rollout, great play call, great throw. Like, it's all good. I mean, it's all simple. It's not. I'm not saying it's a high level of difficulty, but you know, great play call by Nick. Great execution, great delivery. Good job. And they do that 9 times out of 10 plays on a drive. The problem is the 10th play is a fumble. That's the issue.
Is that Higgins' first touch of the game? I believe it is.
So.
Yes, one catch for 16 yards.
And CJ does a really good job at spreading the ball around. You're not going to see guys with a whole bunch of catches Unless apparently you're Christian Kirk in the wild card.
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
5 catches has to be a season high. Oh my
There we
gosh,
go,
they're
Woody
running
Mark.
it all over him.
Keep
I'm
running.
telling you.
Hammer
So vindicated.
the rock.
Bro, this offense is having success. The problem is you can't be a good offense unless you do it the entire way down the field and score. So that's why you feel like an apologist when you're trying to explain how a team that's had 7 points and 4 fumbles, 2 losses is a good offense. It's not making any damn sense. But I mean, here they are. And another chunk here. I gotta stop watching the
100 rushing yards
media
already.
stats page. No,
100 rushing yards already.
woo. You know what
Higgins.
this drive looks like? This drive looks like they found ways to attack the Steelers' defense.
Yeah.
It looks like they found spots to attack, which I will say Nick Caley has not done a lot of this season. They haven't had success in the second half, and they haven't really found ways to attack a defense differently than they tried to attack early in the game.
Yeah.
Now, the Texans also have the best success in the NFL, Nico Collins in particular, on in-breaking routes. So it now looks like they're using Jaden Higgins on those in-breaking routes. So anyone can run them. And CJ has great success, obviously, throwing them. You know, if a receiver catches, CJ throws it. So they're doing things they do well, and it looks like it might be a soft spot in the Steelers' defense. Who's hurt?
Good question. Cam Hayward. That's a big development.
Oh, what a blessing.
Yeah.
What a blessing for the Texans.
I mean, we wish him well.
Yeah, like get well.
But if it helps the Texans out, it helps the Texans out.
I don't know if it's literally here.
A text. Stroud's physique reminds me of Mahomes, not manly. Drake May is a beast man-child. That text came from?
Yeah, somewhere up north.
Yes.
Texans are averaging 6 yards a carry. Bro. And you know what I love is they're running the ball well still successfully, and they're running play action, but they're running play action out of under center. So that gives when you do that, what happens is one, you keep the thought of the run real, but you also hide the ball from the defense when you turn your back. And that forces your linebackers to step up. Versus when you take in the shotgun, the ball is always visible. The linebackers know exactly where that ball is at any time. They don't have to do anything. They can just sit there and wait to see what's about to happen. Yeah. When you are under center, you turn around and hide the ball. They have to they're taught to go get ball, so they go forward.
Yeah.
So I like what they are doing right now. What'd you say?
Get those balls.
I said go get ball. You
go
said
get
all
balls.
that. You go get
that. Balls. You get
Why
your
don't you
hands
put those
on them.
sunnies? Why don't you put those sunnies back on? I don't think this is true. Like, CJ doesn't give a shit if he's under center or not. I don't think he cares. It's the system. Just basic offense, and they went over this year. Yeah, I mean, so far so good, Brandon. This has been my motto for the offense all year long. Suck less. You don't have to be great. You don't have to score 40 a game. And there's a reason Kaimi Fairbairn set an NFL record or tied an NFL record.
Yeah.
So that play was not exactly. There was something wrong with that snap, and not the snap, but the movement, and it still had success for 9 yards. Like, smash mouth football though in Pittsburgh, right, guys? Like, there's no way the Texans can play that type of football in Pittsburgh.
It's a steel curtain.
It's just
you didn't run the ball on the Steelers.
It doesn't make any damn sense. Thank you, brother. The godfather of Easy's, Mac Tanner, is here. Salute. Dude, those steaks were the best steak night steaks I've ever had. There's been
really
like
good.
some really fatty, not good, tear apart.
Pink, good fat. Oh, yeah.
That was a legit steak. Legit steak.
That was worth it.
I ate my shit fast. But there's a reason Kaimi's got all these stats. Because the offense can't figure it out in the red zone.
Yep.
Run it. You're right, Greg. But also keep the proper play action alive. Like keep doing the right play actions. I would like to see. Man, they're having success inside the tackles, outside the tackles. I'm telling you, a touchdown here is huge. I mean, obviously, but because the Steelers aren't getting touchdowns. I mean, and a touchdown forces them to have to start going for it on fourth down.
Right, yeah.
But they get close because field goals ain't going to win. Field goals can win this game for the Texans. I do not think this game can be won by field goals by the Steelers, and that's exactly what I said pregame, son. Tried to educate you.
Finish this fucking drive off.
For sure that. Watch your mouth.
I know, I'm sorry.
Paul.
I'm trying my best. I keep forgetting.
The fact that this is your best is like Nick Haley in the red zone.
You jerk. See, I'm good.
See, that's good.
I'm getting better.
Why does this guy want Adrian Flo out? Why does he want British Brooks out there? Why? What's the point? Are we not having success with your first, second string? Why? Why do you need to go to a guy that doesn't?
Give it to John Quavius more.
Why give it to a guy that's not used to touching the ball to have a fumble? Like if there's a fumble,
he did look awesome against the Colts.
But everyone play whatever. I mean, that game didn't mean diddly. You fumble a ball here with your third running back, you're in.
Oh my god! What are you doing? What was that?
What was the end game?
See,
he had room to run too.
Wait, I'm going to do a reenactment of that throw.
I can't. There's no defending that.
Look, it's me.
And there's room to run is the worst part. There's green grass.
What was that throw? Oh my god.
I don't understand. I don't understand the decision. It's one thing to make a bad throw, which it was. It's another thing to make a bad decision and then a bad throw, which always ends up in an interception, right? Like it's one thing to make the right read, bad throw, wrong read.
I don't understand why you throw the ball while your body is moving like that.
But to a guy that's covered in double, triple coverage.
Or just period. Well, it's a tight field. You got them with their backs to the goal line, so the field's compressed. What was that? Oh my god.
That's really, really bad though.
Oh.
That's just really bad. I don't know. I don't know what we're thinking about that. But what are you thinking in that moment? It's not fourth down. The clock's not running out. There's no urgency. A sack is fine. You don't want a sack, but the sack is fine. To retain possession. I don't get it. You can run that ball. There was green grass. I don't. You know what sucks for a podcast like this is that the issues have left me flummoxed and I'm just repeating myself because they're so bad.
I don't want to watch this again.
Well, I do because I want to. Okay, so
look at this. All
right, he's away.
What is that?
Why? What's the best? It just.
What is that?
But he's actually escaped the pressure.
He did have him open for a second there.
But he escaped the pressure. But the throws, the pro-con, right? It's a pro-con. And through life, you make decisions your whole life. You always want to choose wisely.
6-7 dance there.
What is the reward? What is the risk? Is the risk worth the reward there?
No.
It's just not. The sack is a good play compared to the risk of that throw.
H-Town Talk said it's sad he's forgotten how to scramble. Yeah, maybe he runs there. Did he have space to run?
That's what I'm saying. Why is he not running?
Super Serial says put in Mills. Stroud is rattled.
Why the hell this thing?
Our camera's messed up for a second, so we'll fix it. In the meantime, yeesh. Gerard Arciso says, pay that man dead. Adrian Flo says, like I said, CJ's not going to get a big contract this year. I don't know, man. Trevor Lawrence got a big contract. He threw 4 interceptions.
We got to charge the app here real quick.
False start, Steelers.
I never thought that CJ would play this type of bad. Like this.
No, me neither.
Like, it's one thing to not play good. It's another thing to be almost the reason you could lose. But, like, aggressively the reason. Once this thing charges up, or at least gains some sort of... I know, right? We got to put some juice in this damn thing. I got the power on there.
Come on down, baby. Come on down, baby.
No, I don't really matter.
There we go.
People will stick around. That's not my thing.
Did not get the giveaway Viagra?
Huh? No, it's out. Needs a deep seal blue pill.
It's nice.
Man. Someone commented the camera went all CJ Stroud.
LOL.
All right.
Love being the technical guy right now. It's a crowd boos and. Ooh! Bro, this defense
He got that.
Legit swarming.
Third and long.
This is the situation you want them in. They're not good in these situations at all. We back yet?
They had 0 third down conversions for the first time in a playoff game. The Steelers
0 for 6
since 1989.
Wow.
Ooh, that's the first.
That's a bad time to give it up. Not that it's going to result in anything, but like, you'd really like that short field.
Man, this third quarter is flying by, too. Already less than 7 minutes. As we figure out the camera.
I wonder why this thing is. No, it's dead. Like it's got a charge, but I don't understand why it's not taking the power. And is it like an iPad where it's got to like have some charge until it works at all?
I wish I had a direct. It doesn't work while it's plugged in.
Like, it is plugged in. That's the kind of an annoying. I'm thinking like, does it have to get like a little charge before it has any power? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn.
No, that won't work. Here, you know what we can do for the meantime?
Camera.
Yeah. Get it. You got to get them. No, you missed out.
Almost picked.
All right, so now you got 3rd and 12 again. Like, they're obviously not going to get this one.
You would think no. But I don't trust anybody right now. Not a word, not a one.
Oh. All right, well, while that camera charges,
Sorry about your
camera should be.
camera dysfunction. God, he looks old.
You know why?
Because he is.
Yes, that's exactly why.
All day, though. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's no contact. That's clean. There you go. Punt.
I'll take that.
Didn't get no call on that.
I wonder if they're going to call it uncatchable.
All right, I'm going to be right back.
All right, cool. Well, Steelers get one first down, do not get a second first down. It's 7-6 with 5:45 to go in the third. Punt is up, on the way. Lots of room for Jalen Noel. Runs to his right to the 25, out to about the 30 before he is brought down. Texans somehow lead this game 7-6. In spite of C.J. Stroud's best efforts, they are winning. Run the ball. I'm slamming this glass with a little scotch left over for effect. Hammer the rock. Come on. Some comments. Virginia Buttonweed says, put in Davis Mills. You're not the first person to say that. You've also got Adrian Flo commenting, get the Bengals on the phone. Give him C.J. Stroud and some picks for Joe Burrow. Bengals don't make trades, so that wouldn't work. Virginia Buttonweed asks, where's State Girl? I don't know. The love of my life is somewhere, though. We watched the Patriots last night. I was very excited about that. It's going to be weird. Say the Texans win this game when they play the Patriots. Super Serial points out, Woody Marks has a 6-yard average running the ball to this point. Right you are. Right you are. Douglas Masada, 8196 comments, please run the ball. I agree. Adrian Flo says strong independent women. Yes, and there's lots of strong independent women here at Easy's Liquor Lounge. Very rollicking atmosphere on a Monday night. 75 Corchester, the more you say that, the more I wonder if, like, that's actually what your kid has. It makes me a little concerned. H-Town Talk says, my blood pressure is up right now. What's good for high blood pressure? Marijuana? Just kidding, that's illegal. Yeah, Austin stopped running on that one. The Steelers promo girl. Wait, is that the one that I had on that I was talking shit about on my show earlier today? Greg Todd, is that who you're talking about?
There's a little bit more contact there than I thought.
Yeah, but he stopped running. I think he was trying to stop running to get contact there.
So you don't deserve it then.
Yeah, I agree. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run.
Are you at a point?
Run the ball. Wing T.
Do you think they need to keep the ball out of CJ's hands as much as possible right now, or no?
Yes.
I disagree, but I do think that you're thinking about it, like, because you can't not. Again, like, he's played really well. He played really well all the way down the field until that mistake, and that does not mean that the mistake didn't happen. But We're just kind of in the
Penalty.
holding right away, or what was that?
Illegal formation, I bet.
It's about time we get a pre-snap penalty.
Yeah.
Legal shift.
There haven't been that many for what it's worth, but there have been some, which is enough to annoy. Legal shift.
That's bizarre. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, you're not wrong, dude. There's too many mistakes. But it's like, on a 90-yard drive, he plays really well for 80 yards. And you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You want to really be honest with the kind of your assessment of what's going on. There's a lot of good, but there's bad that you can't have. And dear God, what's about to happen? So that's a good play right there.
Well, he didn't fumble.
Yeah, like he didn't make a mistake. He didn't turn a negative into a double negative. But, you don't want to just say everything's been bad. Everything has been bad. Now, it's not good enough. It's not good enough at all. Did we freeze?
Do you think the original people who threw the baby out with the bathwater were happier? You're a father, so you can't say yes to that.
No, you can't be happy.
But I'm just asking the question.
That's a good question. It's a fair question.
Nico fell. Ask my old station about that tomorrow. Someone call in, ask.
Yeah, where does that stem from?
I don't know. Must have been a really shitty baby.
Yeah, it must have been a tough
Whoops, oh, we lost in the bathwater.
Well, bathwater's dirty, therefore we got to get rid of baby. Yeah, Nico slipped. Yeah.
Yep. Not the best field in Pittsburgh, but it looks pretty nice tonight.
We haven't seen a lot of issues with the field.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Tommy needs to have a hell of a punt here, and holy crap, he did.
That was
oh
a
my
very
God.
good punt.
Now, did he out-punt the coverage?
Boom.
There we go.
Ooh.
All right. Well, you don't know anything, but Steelers ain't scoring from there.
I know, but all they need is a field goal.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is just a tough. This is the tough. We've talked about this before the game. This is a tough way to make a living. The recipe is it's a bad way to live. It's on you just teeter on it.
Yeah.
And they leave just so much in. All right, if you didn't pay $5, there's been a lot of these comments, and I'm not putting them on the screen.
Shout out to Ari Tacky.
But I will put it on the screen because of it. You earned
That's how you get in Super Chat $5.
You only. Now, is that a crate? What's your take on that take? Oh, best tacos in town at a bar.
Wow, wow, wow.
Easy's tacos. Look at these babies. Have you had these before?
No, they look good.
Oh, they're so good.
Everything here is good. Like their hot dogs are good.
Really good bar food. Like really good.
They have
bar
really
food.
good bar food. I'm debating round 3.
I'm not debating. I was more debating on when to get it. I need a ranch water with tahini. Are you going to go up there?
I might do a ranch water next.
Is there a timer on this super chat? It looks like there is. Out of respect, I'm going to leave it up to you. Leave it up for you. Wait, hold on. What's your answer?
Fuck you, H-Town Martin.
Well, get with the mouth. Hey, so what's your take on the Mills call? What's your like? Obviously, you don't put Mills in because you don't go to your backup in this situation in the playoff run, like having Stroud to have to. Like you don't create that, right? Like you don't create that situation. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, Mills is in a weird place. He just had a kid. He came with the team late. Like
Never been on my property. Never been on my property.
We're not that close.
He's not getting on my property.
We're not that close.
My guy at the gate isn't letting them in.
I would sleep on the couch anyway.
Couch guy? You thought you were going to... So it's a townhouse. You think you're not getting upstairs. The guest room's downstairs. You have a better chance on the guest room because it's downstairs.
I'm a couch guy.
Just a real rugged dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. You have a few somewhere, and the couch is the place that's open. You take the couch.
What do you think about that comment? Is he choking?
it is trending towards trying to do too much. It's wild how many pro-Mills comments are happening right now. They're not going to do it, so.
Nor should they.
Oh, great throw.
So I actually think the choking is actually an interesting conversation.
Who's this cracker?
Because it's a big moment.
Adam Thielen is still in the league. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was traded back to the Vikings by the Panthers this year, then cut by the Vikings, and now picked up.
Yeah, I thought he was still in Minnesota. But you know what? I remember looking at the statistics earlier today, and I saw he had a couple of receptions.
I got to get what do you want?
I'll do a ranch water too, please. With tahini.
What?
With tahini, Dave.
Yeah, I'm a big tahini guy. How you doing, brother? 2 ranch waters with tahini, please. Thank you. That short passing game's not really working anymore.
No, it's not.
The Texans are too fast for it. All right, I think we got our camera back, everybody.
Big Ben is on the Manning cast. Has he been arrested yet?
There we go.
Hey!
We're back, better than ever.
All right, I'm going to take the jacket off.
As long as you keep the rest on.
Second and 11.
Frame the whole damn thing.
Steelers.
Gotta get him, Daniil.
Big package, and they still got him. They had a 6th guy in blocking.
All right, they at least get them to 3rd and long again, where they're not going to have success, at least not regularly. I got to eat this off camera. I do not like eating on camera.
What? You don't want people seeing you eat a taco? You were going to Photoshop a taco? I know a lot of people don't like to be caught eating a hot dog. They do look good.
So good.
Is it fish or chicken?
Beef.
Oh, beef. Okay. Yeah, I don't like chicken tacos.
Alpha men eat beef. You're more of a fish guy. I get it. Little sissy boy.
Whatever. Get on the field, bro.
Get him. Ball's out. Ball's out.
God damn.
Told you they're not scoring where they got that ball. Like they're not going to score. Thank you, man. Love you.
Thank you very much.
Love you forever. You rule. This will do for now.
Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
Man, they're just
ooh. Oh, so close. You know, they haven't gotten the bounces either tonight. Okay. Solid return.
You saying the Texans haven't?
No.
How many bounces have there been to be had? I'm not saying there haven't.
I mean, when you fumble, sometimes you get it back. Like Rodgers gets strip sacked and he recovers his own fumble. How often does that happen?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Still,
Okay.
I mean,
you're right.
There was another play earlier too that's eluding me, where I feel like they had a broken play that ended up being a little bit better. Hands to
What's your guys' favorite hot sauce? So at home, I have a lazy
Is that
Susan.
Frank's?
Valentina's.
Yeah, Valentina's good.
I probably own, no joke, 30 hot sauces I have at home.
30?
Like I have more than you probably should. I just love hot sauces.
A friend of mine on rodeo committee, her
Andrew's on rodeo
boyfriend, same thing, like cannot stop buying hot sauce.
Bro, I'll try them from anywhere, by anyone, anything.
But what do you tacos, pizza, what do you put hot sauce on?
Eggs, pizza,
eggs,
Asian
okay.
food, fried chicken.
Okay. You know what? I like that.
Mac and cheese.
Nah, I don't like mac and cheese.
I love hot sauce, so I have to kind of put it on on salads. I do
On salad, hot sauce?
Frank's with dressing with ranch, like on a salad.
I've never even thought about doing that. I'm not even hating. That's
Another alpha move.
That would blend well with certain dressings. I do like a homemade dressing.
Asian food, Asian food, of course. Like you don't put Asian food's one of the biggest spice-driven foods. Like first of all, sriracha.
Yeah. Have you ever had this sriracha sauce with the chicken on it, whatever that's called?
What? Sriracha with chicken on it?
The logo is like a chicken.
Yeah. Like the cock on it.
Yeah.
So it is.
Hung Boy Fong.
Yeah, that was like the famous.
Dude, sometimes you can't find it at the grocery store.
Yeah.
That shit's the best.
It's super good.
That with fries. Also, curry ketchup. Ever had that? Oh my god, really good.
I will put hot sauce on everything. Ketchup on taco? Yo, no way, bro. No way, bro. No
Yeah, that's gross.
way, bro.
I don't like ketchup. I mean, I'll eat ketchup, but I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't love it.
You can't eat the bullshit that Heinz has, like with all that corn syrup.
Colin's concussed. That was a I am dead kind of reaction.
Yeah, that's fair. That's reasonable. I mean, it's definitely, but they only had television back then. There was only one thing to watch. Now you got so many options.
Local access TV.
Yeah.
You know, when there's this video that I watch every now and then. It's like from local access television. It's this preacher in Los Angeles, and he keeps on swearing like he's me, and he's got this ridiculous haircut.
A preacher?
I think Stroud
swears.
I think Collins is concussed here.
Lands on it. Proud of it.
No, he was slow getting up.
Did he fence?
Not quite.
Reasonable.
Yeah, give Marks the ball. But now it's 2nd and 10, and you're running it out of the. Oh my God! What is going on?
Bro, what is going on? It cannot be that loud there. Like, I mean, it just can't be. No. Because I can't trust this team to do what they should do. Like, what just happened? Like, what? Yeah, that's an early snap. Yeah, it wasn't called for. It's not good when you have bad snaps.
Bring back John Weeks, for God's sake. Seriously, Virginia about Weeks. 7 of 8 start, 0 for 3 since. That's wild.
He's got him. And there you go. Like, and there you go. There's why you keep. There you go. Like, you can't. That last fumble snap was not on him, though, to be fair.
Christian Kirk's got to have 100 yards receiving now.
He's definitely knocking on that door.
Kirk has 6 for 104.
CJ's over 200. I mean, Christian Kirk showed up in the biggest moment of the season.
That's huge. That gives you much needed because, like, honestly, you don't get that third down. Look at how D'Amico Ryans is looking on the sideline. Like, he can't even hide his body language because of how disgusted he is with what a bad job the offense has been doing.
I mean, how do you not be disgusted with it? I mean,
seriously.
CJ included is going to be disgusted. I mean, again, this offense has had foundational issues all season long, whether it's the play scheme, the play calling, the offensive line, or the snap. Like it always seems to be, don't worry about the running back and the wide receivers and the quarterback play if you can't do the things that lead up to that guy even getting the ball.
Yeah.
You don't know what your identity is walking into the stadium, then don't worry about what the quarterback's going to do because it's already flawed. If you can't block anybody up front, don't worry about what the quarterback's going to do because it's already flawed. If you don't know how you're going to call plays, don't worry about what the running back's going to do because it's already flawed. Now, you can't get a snap right. And this, to be fair, not all, every interception is a story, right?
A different story, yeah.
Every fumble here, this was not the same as the other ones. CJ dropped the other ones. That is not this one. This was a premature snapulation.
You're using my words.
Thank you. This was not a CJ issue. I understand it. You want to pounce on it and the hot tweet and whatever.
No,
but
you're right.
This is not. That was not that.
But I'm trying. Like, what is going on that it hasn't been fixed? It's one thing. One time.
You mean the issues in game?
No, I'm just going to go back to the snap exchange thing. One time, it happens.
Well, so
2 times, whoa, you have halftime to figure it out. 3 times, yo, what the hell's going on?
Here's what I'll push back on. It's not a procedural thing. It's not all the outside of the last one was a procedural issue. It's a physical issue. It's catching the ball. Like you can't fix that with like coaching. It's catch the ball, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you don't fix it. You just do it.
But I mean, if the snap is going off, like someone, and I'm wondering, is this from Cole Popovich? Is this from Nick Caley? It's
like, CJ. It's just CJ not catching the ball.
Well, but it's hang on. It may be something where the coaches were telling him snap it at a certain point, and Stroud's not on the same page with Andrews on what that certain point is. A guess, because I'm assuming it's loud there. So they were probably overcompensating for the crowd noise holding. Okay, so there we go. That's gonna. I don't know. Here comes a punt. Who is it on? Titus Howard.
Huh.
I mean, I love him anyway.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We found love in a hopeless place. We found love watching a Texans game.
I heard you're a karaoke guy.
Yeah, more of a Creed guy. By the way,
Creed at the rodeo?
Oh, I was at, so.
That's not good. Who is that? Oh, Nico's getting carted off the field.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Oof. All bad. I mean, that's all bad. I will say they don't need them. They do not need him to win this game. They need him going forward. They do not need Nico to win this game. They need Kirk's been funny. Christian Kirk has been unbelievable.
Yeah.
And you know what he's been? He hasn't been outstanding from like he's made some crazy plays. He's done unbelievable at getting open. And CJ Stroud has done a great job at finding him and hitting the open guy.
Yeah. I mean, considering how much they played him this year, where it's gotten frustrating, I think, for a lot of people, that he's actually doing something with it, good to see. 3rd and 6.
That's a great. I thought that was a good. That's interference, bro. Did he not yank him down? Did he not grab him on by the side and pull him to the ground? Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I thought he yanked him on the outside.
Let's see. Here we got it.
We're not going to see it here. No, clean.
Uncatchable.
And clean.
You could, if you're into the not looking back thing. So this has been my big concern, is that it's not the best weather and Fairbairn is not the best kicking outside. And also seeing him breathe out there does not make me feel great.
The fact he's got that damn mask
on. There we go.
Just smoke.
All right.
Just smoke. Just smoked. Well, that's huge. That's a huge 3 points because that makes it a touchdown game. Clean basket club, y'all. So good, man. So good. All right. Listen.
10-6.
Is it fair to say the Texans are dominating this game at 10-6? Ooh.
Yeah, I've never felt threatened by the Steelers' offense.
Let's look at the stats. 16-9 first downs, more to the Texans.
I'm going to guess Aaron Rodgers Is Aaron Rodgers still under 100 yards passing?
No, 119.
Okay. 14 of 23 for 119. Damn.
Which is that? Yards per attempt 5.2 versus CJ's 7.
Shitty. 5.2 is really bad.
So the Texans have more first downs by 7. They're 8 of 13 on third down versus the Steelers 1 of 9.
22 carries for 122 yards.
It's a baller.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can't do anything.
Stop bumbling.
I've been telling him run the ball. They're 22 carries for 122 yards. Yeah, no, you're fine. We're live on YouTube, bro. Dude, you're fine. Tell Alan I say hi. Yeah.
He does? That's crazy. He identifies that way?
You do it. That's the infamous. There was a man who went viral once because he got in Alex Bregman's DMs. And it's my friend Al.
What?
A man once went viral for getting in Alex Bregman's DMs, and that was my buddy Alan, one of my OG listeners.
What did he say?
In Houston. He was a little confrontational, but Bregman was also confrontational back.
I mean, fair, Baron.
Congratulations to Alex Bregman's contract with the Chicago Cubs.
I like Bregman a lot.
Chicago, Houston, North. Me too. I like them.
He's a stud.
The Red Sox are such cheap
Which I love.
losers. Yeah, I'm glad I don't root for them anymore. But it was fun.
What a loser.
Those were what? You know, as losers?
Anymore.
But they're a cheap ownership group that slanders their best players.
I was about to ask you a question.
Yep.
I don't know what it was, though.
Yes.
I don't know. I can't remember what it was. Obviously, wasn't very important.
Seems like Bregman got into it with a lot of people in Virginia.
In Virginia?
Virginia Buckwheat. Commenter.
Oh.
Meet Virginia. I can't wait to meet Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah, the Texans are dominating this game, but the scoreboard does not say it.
Oh. Kenneth
There's a Steelers fan in here.
Well.
Yeah, I know. Steelers fan in here.
Well, I'll be honest. The Patriots fan of me is like Patriots Steelers. That's the old sock.
Yeah, but it's such a miss. It's not like the Steelers aren't the Steelers.
It's like the thing your dog can't stop humping.
I mean, you got to get a sack there.
Oh, he got a snap.
Oh. Yeah, that hit the ground, I think. I thought so. I'm about to say, that's the type of play where you lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of play where if you're going to get that,
Man.
oof.
Yeah. That was close.
I just had a, hold on. I'll cover up his name. Well, it doesn't matter. Huh.
Ooh, nothing.
This defense, bro.
Your guy.
So now you're on 3rd and long. I'm telling you, Henry's playing his ass off right now. And Henry was the key to this game. And they tried to attack him early, and it seems like they've kind of gotten away from that. By the way, what an incredible story Henry, Togiai is.
Yeah, he's been awesome this year.
He's got raw numbers that say that he's been playing all year, and he hasn't been. 3rd and 12, here we go. Why do I need a split box of Aaron Rodgers' face right now? Show me the wide shot. Get out of this. It's a wrap.
Fumble?
Ball out. Ball out.
Yeah.
Ball out. Ball gone. What I tell you? That's where it ends.
Game. Wait.
That's it. Game over.
Blouses.
That's it.
Blouses.
Blouses.
I think Rodgers is dead.
Wow.
No, he's up. Give me that defensive touchdown. Let's go. Sheldon Rankins again?
I mean, it's exactly what we said was going to. I said a defensive touchdown was going to pull this game apart. That's the way that they get the points, not because of the offense.
Yeah,
that's never down. Sheldon Rankins, he was never down. Was never. Thank God, Will Anderson never. Oh boy, that is roughing the passer by the letter of the law, I believe. Why? Hand went up behind Rodgers' helmet. Good. I could be wrong. It may not be, but it kind of looked like. His defense is too good. It is just too good.
Yeah, this one's over.
The defense is too good. The Steelers offense stinks. It's exactly what I said was going to happen. I mean, I'm so proud of myself. Boy, I hope this doesn't come back and bite me.
Why? How would it come back and bite you?
I don't disagree. I mean, the Steelers stink. They're not a good football team. There's no explosiveness on this roster anywhere. Kenneth Gainwell, if you're going into a game and your biggest threat is Kenneth Gainwell, you're good. Like, you're good. And it's the best defense. It's not like an average defense. It's the best defense has to take out Kenneth Gainwell. That's it. You're good.
I will say this about H.N. Harder. I'm not going to troll Texas fans next week. I will be conflicted during that game. Mr. Phantom, take care of your own fucking business, dude. Broncos, you think the Broncos are automatically past the Bills? Ye of Bo Nix.
Nah.
Good luck.
Nah, dude.
Good luck.
Oh, shit. Yeah, are you rooting for the Pats next week?
Dude, I don't know. I won't know until I watch the game.
That is true. I've been in that situation, and you really don't know how you're kind of going to react.
The amount of games I've covered Texas Patriots.
Bro, easy money too. Easy money.
I love that. Early on, Texas Patriots, always Patriots.
Yeah.
Never a second thought. But the more I've watched, the more I've been like, well, I've had my fair share for a lifetime. And since I've been here long enough, I get more mad if the team does bad.
And there's something to be said about living in the city. It's a likable team. Have them have success. Your success is directly correlated to it in regards to
there's that.
I've always likened it to you own stock. You own stock in a team. You want them to do well because the better they do, the better you do. You know, it's not that you're a fan necessarily.
No, for sure. Like, people
you get to know the guys, and it's a good locker room. You don't want them to lose. Like, you're not rooting against those human beings. Nah, dude.
I mean, Virginia Budweed, I got steak. I got the girlfriend for Christmas. I got her a Patriots t-shirt. So for what it's worth, she probably will be. That's her Twitch handle.
Who's that?
My girlfriend's Twitch handle is Steak Girl.
Oh. Bless up.
Oh, wow. How did you catch that?
Well, we talked about the shutdown inning. The shutdown inning would be ideal right now. You need to you give up.
Oh, no. Is there a personal foul, too?
Not that I think they're going to give up a touchdown, but you cannot give up anything that makes this a one-possession game. What would it be? Is it at the line of scrimmage? You give up a big play with 12 guys? Oh, I guess.
Was that illegal touching?
No, it's 12 men.
Oh.
So I wonder.
Aziz and sub-off. Someone said Aziz.
Someone had to be running off. I assume they've been running off because no way that defense has 12 active players and gives up that play.
Yep, she wanted a Patriot shirt for Christmas.
It's going to be interesting. I think if there's a fourth down in field goal range, they're going to have to kick it because they need 2 scores regardless.
Yeah.
Bro, so like people getting on my X mention saying, because I said this will sound really bizarre, but CJ Stroud is playing really well despite 2 massive mistakes. And someone says you're high, he's sucked all game. Like it's just, bro.
Well, that's how people are always going to overreact to quarterback performances.
200 yards and a touchdown on 19 completions and an 81 QB rating isn't sucking all game. It's just not. Ooh, it's not good enough. Like he's left out. He's probably left more on the field this game than he probably ever has this season, because without the mistakes, it's actually an elite game. So I don't know, elite's maybe a bit much. It's a very, very good game. He hasn't been mid without the mistakes. He's been very good without.
I think that with the mistakes.
With the mistakes,
slightly below average performance.
Yeah, like if the game ended now, he's probably got like a C. I'd give him a C- grade because the mistakes are like you can't have
the mistakes have been really bad, and the Steelers are inept offensively, so that's why you're winning.
Oh wow, oof. Bro, this game is a wrap.
Yeah,
the Steelers aren't this is
they have to go for this. Honestly,
they won't gain another yard.
They gotta go for this. They gotta go for this.
What's that coach's name? Remember the Titans? Not Coach Boone. Coach.
The other guy.
How disrespectful. You can't go for this.
I don't know, man. It's 2 possessions.
You're just the field position says you can.
But you're like hoping the Texans.
Oh,
well.
So that was key number 3. No special teams blunders, and we tried.
He did catch it.
But he caught it. So no fault, no foul. All right, like this is. Man, I had Steelers people all over Kicking It with Kunkel's YouTube page this week.
Oh, all set. Thank you.
You're all done?
Good for now.
All right, yeah, but so we're definitely not done. We'll run it back in a little bit. Man, this is an ass-kicking of a game where the score says otherwise. Where the score says, yeah, but it's not. The problem is the Steelers don't have the ability to one-strike you, so it's still 17-6 is an ass-kicking if you're the Steelers because you don't have the chance to one-strike. Like you're not a heavyweight. They don't have a quote puncher's chance. They don't have that.
Yeah.
The Texans have a puncher's chance every game because of their defense. The Steelers' offense it's weak. It's anemic. It's got nothing.
Yeah, they got nothing. It's like you got to chuck it deep to DK Metcalf and hope.
And just hope and pray. Like you're not executing a play on purpose. Like,
it's going to be interesting next week because the I'm already operating as if this game is over. Drake May is more mobile than Rodgers.
Oh,
Patriots are not good at running the football, but May we saw last year have, I cannot wait for Scrubs to be back, by the way, not gonna lie. My favorite comedy ever. The Patriots are
so many better shows than Scrubs.
for comedies.
Yeah. Arrested Development.
Yeah, but everyone says Arrested Development.
Okay, even if, then you can't say that it's the best comedy ever, but then everyone disagrees.
My favorite comedy.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Scrubs is my favorite. I rewatch. Scrubs is also one of those comedies where it's not always funny. It's also kind of like up and down emotional, full emotional range comedy.
To be fair, I've never seen Scrubs.
It's very good.
Office, Always Sunny, and Arrested Development, I think, are my top 3.
If you're talking pure comedies, Arrested Development and all those.
I think Arrested Development, this will sound funny, but
Scrubs is emotionally rangeful.
Arrested Development's more like highbrow comedy because it's so dry. It's not that it's high. I guess highbrow is quite not right.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like Arrested Development, bro, is.
I've actually never rewatched it.
But then there's
Scrubs
also
I rewatch all the time.
Trailer Park Boys. It's like top notch, dude.
You know what?
One
I've
of my
only seen a few episodes. I've only seen a few episodes of Trailer Park Boys. My friends growing up in Massachusetts love Trailer Park Boys.
All my buddies were Canadian in college at St. Lawrence University. It was
Is that in Canada?
all we watched. 25 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, Trailer Park Boys is what's up. But anyway.
Well, that's where we're at. I mean, this is how good the defense is. We can talk about our favorite comedies. Like, it's just don't screw it up. And honestly, I would say get back to running the ball and not throwing it.
We need to, at some point, I mean, now's not the time we got to focus on this game, but looking forward, the matchup with the Patriots, but also Nico Collins. If Nico Collins...
Yeah, that's big. And Christian Gonzalez is also banged up for New England, so...
Let's not compare the two.
Well...
Nico's much better.
But Gonzalez
and much more important.
Gonzalez is probably top 10 corner.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
And he played his ass off before he got hurt.
But, I mean, if you don't have Nico, then you could be okay without a top 10 corner.
I would say this, if you're Nick Caley going into this next game, and Chris Collinsworth did a great job of pointing this out.
Concussion. Oh, Lord.
You have to, yeah. You have to attack where a guy is missing. Now, with Collins potentially out next week, that definitely hurts you. But the Chargers never attacked where Collins wasn't.
I don't think they could because their offensive line doesn't allow them to
possibly
do anything of substance.
Gotta say though, Herbert is supposedly Christ himself for the dorks online.
I think Herbert's the man.
I think he's very good. I don't think he's as good as he's made out to be.
So here's why that is. He hasn't had success, but physically he's as gifted as any quarterback that's ever kind of been around, you know?
But Trevor Lawrence is gifted as well.
Trevor's shown to kind of make a lot of Trevor mistakes. Justin's mistakes, I think, are more because he's consistently under pressure. He doesn't have a lot of talent. There's a lot of things. Football's just that team game.
I agree.
I know it's boring, but
there we go. God
is Christian Kirk the best wide receiver in the NFL?
Christian Kirk, what a game.
Houston legend. I mean, he's now got 8 catches for 144 yards. Christian Kirk podium game.
Yeah, he's been money.
And again, you know who threw him the ball? The guy who wants to bench. I'm telling CJ has not had he has not had a game where
I'm gonna guess. I haven't looked at the stats for CJ in a while. I'm gonna guess 19 of 28 for 270 and the touchdown.
You're left. You're
21 and
you're-
32,
you're right
250.
wrong.
Okay, I was
His rating is an 87.
I was over on the yards. Yeah,
It's
the
not a bad
fumbles.
game,
the
but
fumbles.
100 exactly.
The fumbles do not affect the.
Any of that. Any of
stat
that. 100.
number,
I
yeah.
agree. Obviously, you're right. Like, see, the reason this game is close is because of CJ's errors. That's the bottom line. The reason this game is only 11 points is because of CJ. Now, the reason they have 17 points, in part, is CJ. Like, the offense doesn't have success without your quarterback unless you only run. Didn't the Patriots do that? They ran the ball every play once in a game, or they passed it maybe once or twice years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember
Buffalo?
this game because this was the day that I moved from Seattle, and I listened to it on the radio. And they ran, and it was against Buffalo. You're right. And the wind was so crazy.
Yeah.
And they just ran
They
the
have
ball
like
every
a
play.
double backup
Yes.
quarterback or something too. It was some. It was like all the features.
No, Mac Jones.
But it was Mac. Okay.
It was, but they ran.
So, yes.
I think they threw it 6 times that game.
Maybe. I wonder. Dude, this game is so friggin' oh boy. It's on
still
defense.
over.
It's on the defense.
It's still over.
Based on CJ's face. All right, so Justin Watson and Nico Collins officially ruled out. Oops. I want to just to reset here. Appreciate everybody that's in here. Paul Gallant, Will Kunkel. Gallant Says is his show. Kicking It with Kunkel is my show. We are live at Easy's Liquor Lounge in the Heights in Houston. We appreciate everybody that's been here. Please like the video. If you can watch on YouTube, that's the best. And subscribe to the channels. Also become a member. Comment, get involved, hit up the super chat. Appreciate everybody that's been here tonight. It's been a blast. We're over 1,000 viewers right now. I don't know like what individual ones are. Like my access always does really well. I'm trying to grow my YouTube. But we're over 1,000 viewers right now, so I appreciate y'all. So forget Paul being up at 7. I got daddy daycare tomorrow morning at 5:30. My wife is a nurse, so she wakes up at 5:30. I got to get up at 5:30 and take care of the baby.
Oh, Greg.
So hell with Greg asking you if you're gonna be up by 7. If I could get up by 7, that'd be a goal.
I mean, I get up at 5:30 for these live streams. I was gonna do a
so you've been
post-game
doing
stream.
live streams in the morning,
I'm trying
day
to
and night, or like
I'm trying to do it in the morning so that I'm done with it because I might be taking a civilian job soon. So this is how I'm going to do it to try to keep it up. But the problem is when I have a few drinks, as happened Thursday night and as happened last night, I am not very good at getting up out of bed in the morning at 5:30. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Hey, Largo. Bro, you gotta hit up the super chat if you want me to put that comment on the screen.
H-Town Hardheaded, if only there were stim packs for me in the morning.
What's that, bro? You married a nurse? Hell yeah, I married a nurse. Daggum heroes.
Is she no maternity leave?
No, she had 12.
Thanks.
She's a nurse at Texas Children. She's a damn hero. In the PICU, taking care of sick babies.
Oh, really? Dang.
Yeah. Which sucks now when you have a kid and it's a baby. It's like all you do is see your child. Like,
well, at least get a little advanced coaching.
Huge cheat code for me. That Game Genie. Game over. What did I say? 31.
Already was.
I said 31-13. I mean, they're one score
Yeah,
away
you're right.
from 31.
You were closer to it. I had a little bit, considering
Steelers stink.
Considering how many things did not go their way. Very impressive. Woody Marks, 19 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown. Almost 6 yards a carry average.
The Steelers suck. They're just not a good football. People wanted to get real high after that Ravens game. Those mistakes that the Ravens made to allow the Steelers in that game, this Texas defense we're going to make, and that's just a divisional game. They know each other. It just like weird things happen.
If you want to go be a troll, go look at the comments that I had for that's me. Thank you very much.
You're gonna eat a glizzy on camera?
Yeah, I don't care.
Hell yeah, baby. I will do one more of these. Yes, please. Thank you.
No, I drove. I'm all set. Thank you.
Do you want like a sparkling water or anything?
Just a water. Yeah, thank you.
What a sissy boy. Beta male.
What?
What a lady boy.
What?
Nothing. I'm not talking.
You said that. What? Yeah. Oh, I should have come here.
I wasn't talking to you.
Who are you talking to, asshole?
Just my friends. Our 1,019 friends. Whatever, bro.
What's wrong with a hot dog? What's wrong with a hot dog
and water at a bar during a football game? Hot dog and water.
I drove.
It's fair.
The big problem is I have a crack in my windshield, so I have to.
You're about to get snuffed out for no reason. I get it.
Well, I mean, I could theoretically get snuffed out.
I want to chirp back at these Steeler fans that came after my ass saying that.
No, same, dude. Because Steelers fans.
Now I gotta find them.
Most Steelers fans want Tomlin fired, like that stupid Amanda Vance broad.
All right, so what are your thoughts on that? I don't think that Tomlin should be fired, but I do think that there's a real serious question about what they're trying to build in Pittsburgh, and they've failed at it for years. They haven't won a playoff game since 2016. I mean, they're not good. They haven't been a good football team in a decade. I'm not saying it's Tomlin's problem or not, but
yeah,
they're not good. This team ain't good.
It's really like one of those questions like, do you want to be caught on camera eating a hot dog, or
I want you to
do you want to move on and just get it over with? And the Steelers should just get it over with.
Oh, God. Can I take a screenshot?
Like, I'm getting it over with.
This was great. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Well, aren't they great hot dogs, though? They're great hot dogs. It's so good. Just play it here. I'll finish that. Thank you so much. Thank you. You rule. Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to find some of these jackal.
No, I can do the same
Steelers
thing.
fans.
Because I had a thumbnail and I called the Steelers frauds. And then some Steelers fans, I was like, bitch, I own you. I'm a Patriots fan. I win. No, it's going to be weird for a Patriots Texans. I'm not going to lie. But I was like, hey, Texans fans, sit to the side because I'm just going to be a jerk. And I think Steelers fans have a delusional sense of self.
Thank you. I gotta leave. There's nothing better than playing the game of what's that, cold hard takes or freezing cold takes?
I'm legitimately going to. All right, here's one. Donald Tillman, 4351. Oh, I saw the Texans get waxed by the team we swept this year. I can't hear you.
Bro, these. Yo, here comes your 31. Here comes your 31, baby. Yo, here comes your 31. I told y'all. I said 31-13 the final.
2 defensive touchdowns.
Easy money, baby. My final, I said they were going to have 31 points. Shit. Damn. Blouses. Bro, they are waxing that ass. And this is what we were saying before the game. That this is how they pull away, 1. 2, we said at halftime that they were dominating the game, but the score didn't say it. Now, granted, none of this has to do with the offense, but also, like, it doesn't matter. Ass beating. Cal and Hannah. No comment. Yo, bro, this is a dominating win in the NFL playoffs. This is just an ass whipping. I said easy money on this game. This is hilarious. What are your takeaways there, Paul? Are you going back to your haters? Paul just deleted an F word on a comment. Bro, that's so. Oh, he missed the extra point. I don't get my 31. That son of a bitch. He missed the extra point, so I don't get 31 points. Oh, man. Bro, this is hilarious. Steelers fans. Bingo. And now going forward, I will say the Patriots are a significantly better team than the Steelers. The Steelers are just not good. They don't have explosive players. I said going into this game, take a bet, take a flyer at the Steelers getting shut out. My buddies found a bet that was under 7.5 points. I said, definitely take that. That's on track right now. I don't know, who knows what's going to happen, but oh, this is crazy.
Go back to, and if you want to see violence on the comment section, because that's what I'm doing right now.
That's what I'm doing. All I'm doing is going, clown.
We're legitimately right now, because this game's over and we got really nothing left to say. We're just being
so much to say.
We're just being a-holes to Steelers fans in our comment section.
Oh, that's an interesting point. I didn't think about that. Is that true?
What?
This Junior Broncos brings up a point. I don't know if that's true or not.
What do you say?
Is that true?
Is 6 Super Bowls gay?
I don't know. I don't know if it has a sexual
6 Super Bowls, 2001 to 2019, is that gay?
Yeah, this is what's hilarious. Like, it's gonna be cold. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. Like,
I'll be honest though,
oh my god, they won 23 games on Monday night prior to these two teams meeting. Like, what? Oh my god. Aaron Rodgers benched. Career over.
$31-6, dog.
Like the fact that Ryan Clark pregame was so he goes, why are they going to win this game? Blah blah blah. And he's like, we've won 23 straight Monday Night Football games. We've done it. Bro, if you're pointing to what you've done prior to this game and prior to this season, that's all the confidence I need and all the reason I need to say, you're not winning tonight. What have you done this year? What about this team? You're telling me that the previous 23 nights that you won on Monday Night Football had no impact on the night in these two teams? Crazy. Like, weird. No kidding.
Yeah.
There was no serious. That's why there are certain people that are on TV that have opinions. Great, do you? But don't bring up that nonsense. That's not real analysis. That's not real Like, you could. No one. Yo, break down these teams. What does this team do? And what does the Texans do? What do the Steelers do? And why you're gonna have success? And everything I did in a video that I put out on Kicking and Kunkel was all about that. Nailed it. I'm probably going to absolutely be so wrong in this Patriots game. I think it's going to be a much... Man, what a crush, huh? What an ass. Belt to ass, huh? Belt to ass. I mean, the Patriots game is going to be hard. It's not unreal. What do you think the spread's going to be? I have a guess.
Patriots by 2.5.
That was literally my guess. My guess too. Yep. This is going to be the key to. It may not be the key to the game, but if he's out, that's big. Because the Texans' offense isn't good enough to miss their best player.
Yeah.
And I don't. You said the Patriots are really bad. I haven't dove into the Patriots yet. You said they're a bad rushing defense.
Rushing defense, not so much. I don't think their passing defense is as good as it's statistically, if that makes sense. There have been games where they have had their issues, even with Christian Gonzalez healthy. So that's
okay. So as a Patriots fan, which you are,
yeah, I am.
How much stock do you put in the fact that they did play a really weak schedule? So typically in the NFL, weak schedule isn't really that weak. This was a legitimately
embarrassing
bad
schedule.
Yeah.
They played the first time they played the Bills. I don't think the Bills took them seriously. It was a Sunday night game at home, but I don't think the Bills were as prepared as they needed to be for that game. Also, the Bills have their own limitations. Damn, they put in Mason.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, there is no unbeatable team in the playoffs.
I agree with that.
I think that the biggest difference in some of these teams are going to be if you're home or away. And for instance, I think that the Texans, if they play the Broncos in Mile High, they lose, which is where the game will be. I think if that same game was in NRG, Texans win. Because I think the ability with your front four, with those teams in particular, to get off the ball fast with your crowd, making things difficult for that offense is the difference maker. I think that would be the difference. So, but there's no teams that's like, I can't believe that team won. If the Panthers beat the Rams, I would have been surprised. And if the Steelers won over the Texans, I would have been surprised. Those were the two games I would be shocked over. And as we saw tonight, 30-6, 31-13 was my prediction. And I mean,
it's crazy that this is the final score because it never felt like this. And yet
it felt like it. It never was that. It happened like that versus long drives was where we should have been. I think you and I said it. It did feel like this.
Yeah.
It felt like a blowout.
Yeah.
But we were never in blowout territory because the long drives never matriculated into a score. But what happened instead was the points came from instantaneous defensive scores.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his was dominating. There's nothing else to say about it. Now going forward, Nico Collins. I don't expect, if you're due type of guy, I don't expect to have CJ Stroud have that type of game again. From a fumbling standpoint, I don't expect that to happen. So I think, I don't know. this game turned into such a blowout that there's not even that much to break down, but I don't want to forget the issues. Nick Caley's flea flicker call, but also his ability to stick with the run and do his damn thing. You are in on your comments, bro.
I know.
Bro, Paul is going in on.
Well, I just need to get the coup de grace of me. I gotta find the video that I posted where I made fun of Ryan Clark apologizing, and that's what I've been spending time looking for.
All right, let's wrap this thing up though, real quickly.
Yes.
I mean, this was an ass beating. Too many major mistakes by CJ Stroud. Played a good game. Outside of those, I know you can't remove them. I don't expect the big mistakes to show their face again in New England because they're weird like mistakes. Nick Caley called a really, really, really good game outside of the flea flicker because he stuck with the run. It wasn't a complicated game. Like, he didn't have to get overly creative.
They certainly could have run the football a little bit more.
But I thought he did a really good job with play action while running the ball well.
My biggest takeaway is the Texans offense shot itself in the foot a lot, and they still won in convincing fashion.
Because of the defense.
Yeah, that's how good this defense is. This is the best defense in the league. This is the best defense that we've seen in years.
We're wrapping up.
Good.
So if you're gonna stick around for 2 minutes,
yeah.
All right. Yeah, the majority of the points came from the defense.
Yep.
Well,
touchdowns.
14, I guess. Oh, that's the majority or not, but it's not. But
Did they call the Caleb? Was the Caleb Block?
Was it a touchdown?
Yeah, that's what it. Two touchdowns.
That's what I'm saying. 14 out of 30 is not majority,
Yeah,
but you get my
impressive.
point. Like the defense is that good. The defense is that good. The Texans offense has to do what I've been saying all year long: suck less. Suck less. Now, but again, keep in mind. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Swarm! The Texans offense was good enough. Obviously, they won. But it's got to be better the further you get along. And just suck less. But they were really, really good until they blew it off. You know what I mean? Like, they put together really long drives. They put together drives of 6, 7, 14, 9, 8, 7, and 11 plays. The problem is too many of those came without points. All right, we're going to wrap this thing up. That's Paul Gallant. I'm Will Kunkel. We're going to break down the Patriots game throughout the week.
Yes.
Gallant says, picking it with Kunkel. Make sure you guys buy yourself some Socorro tequila. They're the sponsor of the show. We're at Easy's Liquor Lounge in the Heights in Houston. This has been a damn blast. We had monster numbers. Appreciate the 1,000 of you that you guys have stayed in here and been part of this. So thank you, and subscribe to our channels, like the video, share it, do your damn thing. We appreciate y'all.